Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and it is time once again to restream Tyree Sneed. Yes, it's 2 nights before Christmas, and all through Sneedville, everybody's getting rolled up, packed up, and making sure that those vapes are nice and charged because we're going to have us a good time tonight on this 23rd of December. Yes, we certainly are. Our first movie tonight is called, what is it called? Okay, Batman is interviewed by a real one. It was originally titled, for a reason that I'll never understand, I'm Ready for True Love, in which he proves that he's not ready, really, honestly, for much of any goddamn thing, if I'm being honest here. Get a couple of hellos in here before we get going. Hello to Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead. And Michael Fox is here very early on the old show. So let me hit the candy colored button and let's get the first feature started. This was originally a 1 hour video, and it has been edited down to 28 minutes. Couple more arrivals here. Stu's here. Merry Christmas to you too. And we have Carrie, so very, she's here as well. Might as well get this show started. It's Negative 43 TV, and it's a Saturday night double feature.
I liked everything you were talking about. It all made perfect sense. It's the same thing I've been through, and people just can't do it with me. I'm too smart, too strong. You know, most of these people online, I'm not even in their dynamic, so it's kind of weird that they keep repeating themselves. But we have a chat open today. Reagan Trad Chick, again, was an agent sent to try to destroy me. That's right. Very simple. It's not hard for me to talk to someone. Like, it doesn't work like that. I don't tell you email me and then I get flooded and attacked in my inbox. That's not how the world works. I make perfect sense. Okay, you people make none. Again, why is it such for me to talk to a chick? Because there's other chicks worried that a girl's going to figure out how powerful I am and what I got, right?
Yeah, I don't stream Tyree live straight off the nozzle anymore. It's too unpredictable. He takes too many long pauses. He breaks out into racism, and I don't want any of that crap going across these airwaves here. And yeah, I know they're not actually airwaves anyway.
I think we all know who's the king in the bedroom. I think we all know who's the god there. I think that's pretty obvious, right? Because it's only been proven in front of everyone. What is the dude talking about, dude? The dude is Looney Tunes. They're Looney Tunes. What are you talking about, cuzzy? You can talk all that delusion you want. We're going to keep coming with the facts, coming with the truth. The Batman's refusal to expire has these villains mad. As a mad. It is crazy. All right, she was checking me out.
She wasn't checking you out. She was saying, hey, look at the fucking freak. Everybody, will you please welcome Connie's crusty charcuter? You, of course, know her better as C4.
Yeah. See, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy my day. I have fun. What you people could never do. You people can't even enjoy life. You hate yourselves. You hate everyone around you. See, I figured them out, man. They're just miserable. That's all it is. They're just telling us that they're miserable. Like, okay, I didn't need to know that. Give me a second while I make sure I cross the street here. Hey, if y'all would ever hurry up and get out the way, I mean, it's kind of the point. Not that hard. They'll make it difficult. They need to just give me some of those flags. They need to hand me some of those flags, and that way I can direct traffic.
Look at Stu's avatar, everybody. Yes, indeed, it's a Negative 43 TV hoodie. It most certainly is. And I'm not even going to try it, but welcome to Sneedville. And then, of course, there's Money Mike.
I'll just stand there on the side of the freeway. They should just let me direct traffic here. We got another one in my way. That's great. I don't care. Just give me a clear path where I can walk for 5 seconds without somebody getting in my way. Ain't nobody out here doing nothing. All these people are poor. Sorry, I was going to tell you the truth. I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut today.
Him getting mad at traffic, it's funny. It really is funny. He honestly believes that traffic is a conspiracy against
I
him.
don't like people going behind me. I don't like people standing behind me.
Stu says he loves his new hoodie, and you can get one too at Richbartone Limited. I'm glad you got that, Stu.
Maybe it's just my energy, man. Maybe everyone's just attracted to my energy. I think that's what it is, but it'd be irritating me. I'd be like,
People are attracted to your energy, and it's extremely negative. That is why your life sucks, because you suck. Before I hit the button, enjoy that profile, that toothless profile, for just a second. Okay, that's enough.
back up. Back up, son. You too close. Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to the show. By the way, I don't go back and forth with you fools because there's rules on this network.
There's rules on this network that you don't pay any attention to. It never have. It's on your screen. I really don't understand the Batman thing. None of us get it either. He's definitely a case of arrested development. This is the kind of stuff that you would expect out of your 8-year-old.
I got one word to say to you. Lord of the Rings. Roasted! Gollum. Roasted! 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 And every time that you talk, you're on self-saute, Gollum. My precious. Precious. Precious got hurt, master. Precious. Precious just wants a ring.
Yes, he is getting more daft.
That's all these women on this network. You're like, get away from me. Please leave me alone. Stop harassing me. No, Precious. They're all like Gollum. They're all after the ring. They're all after me, Lucky Charms, because I'm beautiful, handsome, and I'm stacked. That's right. I'm the real symbol of YouTube. I'm stronger than all you fools put together. Yeah, son, you know what I mean? Like, come on, son. I gave you 50. I smoke cigarettes. I got asthma. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, no. But, like, I rap, too. That's what people don't get. All these supposed rappers don't understand. I've been rapping for a long time now, for a minute. When I was in high school, other dudes used to rap. I wasn't that into it. I'm still not that. I'm not into freestyling, like battling anymore. Like, I could do it, but the way y'all do it is corny. Y'all don't know how to do it. You have to freestyle on a beat. Y'all be doing it a cappella. You're not really rapping. You're just talking.
On your screen, Money Mike says the Batman thing is why I got interested. He is so far off the edge of the bridge at this point, and it looks like he's getting ready to move again. If you remember, Jared's wife, Tia, passed last week. Her funeral services are no doubt over. And I'm starting to suspect that Jared's in his email telling him what awaits him, because all of a sudden he's looking to raise bus fare pretty much to anywhere. I thought initially maybe he was going to Minneapolis, but he's saying, I don't know, like Miami, Boston, anywhere. He wants the fuck out of Brownsville because he's about to pay with his blood.
It's annoying. So like I said, I'm me, you're you. I have nothing to do with any of you. You are behind your computer. You are powerless. You can try whatever you want with me. It will never happen and never work. You do not make me nervous. You have absolutely no effect. And people told you this like 10 years ago.
Oh, we have an effect. That's why your stomach is one big ulcer. Please welcome Red Screen, everyone, here on Negative 43 TV Saturday night.
All I'm saying is you just want to continue to talk and repeat yourself because you're pressed. That's very weird. I'm not a part of that with you. Okay, this is a radio show, so I have to be reactive. I have to be ready for people to come at me and talk. You're not in control of anything here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, Tyree. In this video and the video to follow, he is my audio marionette. He speaks when I want him to. He pauses as long as I want him to. All of the racist bullshit is out. All of his filler words are out. You will not hear, nah, I'm saying here. It's just been cut down to the pure basics. It's quite a job, but it's worth it in the result.
This is just live. This is like coming into the zoo in the lion's den. I'm the lion. You know what I mean? The lion don't have no rules to follow. You feel me? The lion does what he want to do. I'm the animal, right? You want to treat me like an animal. I'm the lion. I do what I want to do. I'm a lion. I do lion things. So
Is this our international man of mystery here?
don't come here trying to poke the lion and then expect the lion to just sit there and take it. That's not how it works when you enter the lion's den, right? Okay, you're in the lion's den. I'm going to tell y'all that every show now. You're in the lion's den. Don't come in my house being a little you know what and acting like you're proud. You ain't proud of nothing. Y'all ashamed and you're running. Running, cousin. You're running. Why? Because you're scared. I got everybody shook on this network. Again, we monetize. I get paid when I talk. I am the Batman, the only Batman. And Gotham is mine. Meaning Brownsville currently and the whole world. You people are completely out of luck. There's nothing you can do with me. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I do. Because you're powerless. I'm doing sets of 100 push-ups. Full extension like nothing. And it's a great feeling. All of you vastly underestimate me. I am God's chosen child or my creator. That simple. I've been since day one.
Yeah, if you look on your screen, I'll read it for you listeners. Tyree is talking about getting married and starting a family while homeless. He was indeed. I looked at that video, but there might have been 5 minutes worth of material in it. It was largely garbage, much like Tyree Sneed. And look who's here. It's like I said, mad.
Closer relationship with the creator than any of you. I don't know if somebody's looking at me. Women don't ever cheat on me, never have, never will. They cheat with me. That's number one. Number two, that's not like my thing or like what I want. I'm not a homewrecker. But I'm just me and myself. Ty.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you? How you doing?
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah.
Kent O is here with an observation. Christina is back trolling the idiot again and massaging his ego. Yeah, seems like that's happening, but it also seems as if Christina may be getting ready to use her power over Tyree Sneed to make him move for no obvious reason. It could be on tap.
Yeah, I'll pull in and charge my thing and chill out for a minute. Yeah. I make my rounds basically all over, so.
You're like an influencer?
Yeah, I'm live right now. You're being heard. Sorry. You walked in. Yeah.
Okay.
I talk about anything. Yeah, I like your shirt, by the way. Ow, that headphone clip hurt on my ear. They don't let me wear my mask. Like, how you gonna tell Batman to take his mask off? Take my mask off.
Because you're not fucking Batman. Not only are you walking into a store wearing a mask, but you're walking in wearing what looks like body armor. You should be getting hassled to death by the Brownsville police.
You know what that would do to the city? Other guy looks depressed because he works a 9 to 5. The other guy just stroked under his chin and doesn't understand that in some countries that's disrespectful. It means you just called me the B word, sir. I don't appreciate that at all.
What
So he
the
wasn't
hell?
really
What the hell was any of that? What the hell was any of that? It's just stunning.
doing it for me. Jump, 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 jump. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready for game over because he's here right now, and the party it's starting to kick. Can you feel the momentum? At this rate, we may have to order some pizza or something.
Are y'all looking forward to me being Bane? Look, they're hollering. Who's hollering? It was those guys? I heard somebody say Batman. Yeah, I'm gonna try to become Bane, kinda. I wanted to get a brown vest. I can't do it right now unless y'all donate. If y'all want to donate me like $50 to $100, which I need badly right now.
Yeah, you heard that right. He's thinking about being Bane and Batman at the same time. It seems like one of those situations where those two things cannot exist in the same space. Actually, those two things cannot exist in the same space at all because none of them actually exist. And please, please welcome Mr. Metal Skull to the show.
Then I can do it, and I can get the vest and everything. And I'm gonna have the mask similar to his. It's a little different. Mine's gonna be brown, like light brown, like beige, and it looks pretty similar. Covers the bottom half of the face, and it's made out of carbon fiber. Why are they doing this all over the town with these little chemical sprayers? Like, I'm getting real tired of having to breathe it and walk by. They're doing this everywhere right now. What's in them? Like, they're just doing it right there. Like,
ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome everybody's favorite burly Harley rider? It's that guy on Negative 43 TV.
like I'm walking here, and you're spraying like chemicals. I don't get that. Said everything was cool, right? And then they got to come infect, and then it's, oh, the mask has got to go. Y'all are ridiculous with this not freedom stuff. I mean, that was a COVID thing, man. You really can't do that. You can't say in an establishment, oh, you can't wear a mask.
They can absolutely say that you can't wear a mask, and the mask they were talking about during COVID had nothing to do with what you're wearing. Absolutely nothing. You probably shouldn't be admitted to anywhere in Brownsville, Texas. You were that suspicious looking.
You actually cannot do that, like by law. That makes no sense, bro. You can tell why someone's wearing it. There's policy for certain kinds of masks. That's why y'all can't do nothing with me and you get mad. It's my country. If you don't like it, leave.
It's not your country per se. It belongs to all of us, and you have no say in anything because you're a homeless fuck that thinks he's Batman. And if he does get on the bus and leave, is this delusion mobile? I don't see him being able to be Batman in Boston or in Miami or in Phoenix, certainly not in Minneapolis. I can't understand for the life of me how he has done this for so long in Brownsville without being more harassed by the general population. It eludes me.
All right. So like I said, they are super mad, right? They're super angry. They can't handle reality. And we just going to keep on doing it to them, man. You talking.
Connie's crusty charcuter unintentionally gave us some foreshadowing for later on in the show. She says, I'll read it for you listeners. I love how he gets offended and goes off after he's outside of the offender's earshot. Hold that thought in your mind.
It doesn't bother me, bro. I don't know why you just continue to run your mouth. It's not going to upset anyone. You're going to stay mad talking about yourself. I don't do things for you, man. I move when I want to move. Orion moves for no one. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I got my priorities straight. That's why I got money in the bank, fool. Right? That's why I got $147 coming to me.
Yes, Connie, you certainly did. And it's appropriate. This one is good. The second feature is going to be the star of the evening. I hope. I just got it out of my program at 6:30. I have not had a chance to proof watch it, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to watch the same video twice.
Straight to my bank, right? Which is getting invested. I already got 50 in there. So what's that? 150, 50, it's like 200. The share of the stock I'm trying to get one back is 250. We just got to keep plugging away and keep working. Again, I can't tell if all this income is coming to 60 something, almost $70.
Well, Stu, you've got so much leave they forced you to take a vacation? That's living good, buddy.
Or if it's at 30 something. It's so confusing. I don't understand how YouTube can't get it together and just tell you what it is. You know, you see, that's ridiculous. That's them dropping the ball. That's them lagging. If you notice, it's always other people. It's always other people lagging. I'm not going to be in the chat. You can talk to yourself. I have no time for distraction. I'm Batman, bro. Batman got to focus because I'm doing real things. Grown man.
Batman has no focus at all, but you didn't need me to tell you that.
Business, what you can never do, cuzzy. Because I'm out here in these streets proving I'm a gangster every day. Just not to you. This is who I am. I'm out here. I'm out here. And all you boys is running.
I'll bet you do, Stu. I'll bet you do, sir.
What's your excuse? I'm outside every day for whoever, whatever. We don't talk about it. We don't go back and forth with people on the internet. Cowards that are just going to sit there and type. Do you really think that you get a rise in anyone? Haven't you gotten tired of bluffing? You're not going to do nothing. If you're feeling froggy, leap. You'd have to get off the keyboard for that. You're too busy tapping keys. I don't have to put up or take nothing from you. I'm not here to endure a thing. Boy, I run these streets.
You don't even run your own mind. You are not in control of your own mind at this point. The Batman thing you've been talking about for 2 or 3 years, but this summer, it all overflowed the banks, baby. You can't control this delusion. You cannot control your own brain.
Can you hear? You sound deaf, right? You're still talking. What are you talking for? You ain't saying nothing. You're pretending. You don't aggravate nobody. You're weird. Don't talk if you can't handle being talked back to. How about that, sucker? Y'all.
Did you just say that? Don't talk if you can't handle being talked back to? You said that. Tyree Sneed. Disconnected.
Some punks. That's why you hide and you get on here and you tap keys. Punks. That's what your whole generation is, a joke. And we're here to expose this snowflake generation and continue to laugh at you. That's what I'm here for, punk. Right? And I'm doing it in your face because I'm out here. So you got no excuse. None of you. All of you can afford a plane ticket, bus pass, whatever you need. Go Greyhound, baby. Hop on your local metro. You have no excuse.
Hop on your local metro. You have no excuse. Hey, dumb buck, got some news for you. Metro buses are what? They are what? By definition, they're local buses. I can't get on a bus in the small town where I live and say, hey, would you take me to Brownsville, Texas, so I can beat up a hobo? It's not going to happen. They don't do it.
I'll be able to come see me and tell me all that fake disrespect to my face, but none of you will, because you never, ever would disrespect me. Ever. It would never happen. Ever. It would never fly. And you know it. Like I said, reality is so much different than what you say. No one believes you. You need more people. They out here listening to me. Your movement doesn't exist. You're just talking to yourself. Okay? You ain't got to keep talking to yourself. Talk to me, not around me. That's weird. Right? If you're going to say something, I'm right here. Pull up. Say it. Stand on it. Right, but you won't because you're all cowards and you know we're coming. I'm here, boy. This is my town, right? And all of you can leave if you don't like it. You got that? This is my country.
I suspect that maybe a little bird has told Tyree Sneed that something may be imminent because in the last day or two, all of a sudden he's all fired up about getting enough donations for a bus ticket. A bus ticket anywhere. As he described it, a bus ticket anywhere. The desperation sensation is kicking in. It's time to flee, I think. I'm not sure.
You can leave if you don't like it. I have a habit of running people out this country, for real. I'm tired of hearing you talk. Quit running your mouth typing for no reason. You ain't saying nothing. It's weird. Just sitting there typing to yourself. Oh my God. And you mad as hell. See, this is the kind of anger you're supposed to have.
All I can say that guy is, oh my God. And you know that I love you and Siobhan, right? You know that.
This is happiness, anger. There's such thing. All the concepts you don't want to face. All of reality. This anger is what built this country. You're supposed to get angry when people are being little sniveling cowards. I use anger as power. That's what I thought. Keep it shut. Every time I come around, just like you do in reality, keep it shut. Because you're little punks.
Thank you so much, sir. And Joe Pack-Procure is here, and he says he's talking about Arizona, Tucson. I was in Tucson, Arizona for a week in 1982, And man and boy, was it miserable. When people say, oh, it's not too bad out there, it's a dry heat. So is an oven. An oven is dry heat. And I've also got to live through a dust storm. Those things there are what they used to call a bitch.
Little punks can't drag down a giant, fool. I don't have to do anything for you. I don't got to act nice to you. I don't got to keep my voice down. I can do what I want, sucker. You got that? And that's how I get down. And in all your faces, punk. What you gonna do, boy?
Toothless Sneedy is here. As far as I know, he's a new arrival in town, and he has a very good question. Why is this Christina troll buddy of yours going in on Tia? Does she really have to do that? That's cold. No, Christina doesn't. If Christina's done it, Christina's kind of out of bounds. But then again, you're talking to a guy that mocks the death of Tyree Sneed's father once a year or so. I only have so much headroom on that subject. Merry Christmas to you, Shamrock. I love you guys so much. And before I hit the candy-colored button, it's Yuri Sod. She's here. The party's really starting to get rolling now.
Huh? Because you hide behind a phone and a computer. I'm out here. What's your excuse? Coward. Miss me. I don't talk to cowards. Miss me with that. You feel that? Yeah, this is how we talk to all of you. And all y'all back down and run, fool. You get run off of blocks. You understand that? Serious as it gets. I don't talk on the internet, cuzzy. I'm out here, boy. You got that?
Oh, yes. While I have a decent party going here, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I just hope that it's everything that you hoped for. I genuinely do.
Punks, cowards, people who don't have a clue what happening in these streets. There ain't no such thing as a U2 street. Y'all want to be street? Come out here. Ain't none of y'all street. For the last time. What are you talking for? Oh, my God. Somebody just sits there. I'm going to type another thing.
Shamrock says, we love you too, and it means more than I have the words to express it.
That'll show him, yeah, that you're a coward. And all you do is run your mouth. No one cares. Don't do it here. Right? That's illegal.
As far as Christina goes, we don't really know what her end game is. Doubtless it's a guy. We haven't known for a couple of years. We haven't known. Now, Christina's legendary. She did, in fact, get him to move to Minneapolis at the worst possible time. For that, he will always have a hallowed place here in Sneedville. I don't know that there is an end game, but if Christina can make him move, it's all worth it. Let's get some merry wishes up here and catch up to the comments in general before I get to going again. Here we are with Southsider 619. Good evening, sir. Let's go ahead and hit the button. That's what we're here for, after all.
Yeah, quit breaking the law, buddy. It doesn't make you tough. It makes you weak. So I'm here following the law, right? And still running the streets and doing everything. Look at that. I got fans that actually drive fast and drive real BMWs.
He's not really mad at anybody in particular. And the way that I cut these things, it should just be generic hatred. I've cut out all the racist rants. I've cut out all of the extended personal attacks, except for the video that we are about to see, because the personal attack is the video. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a little bit on Negative 43 TV.
Not your fake knockoff stuff. Real BMWs, cuzzy. What are you talking about? And I address everyone to their face.
An arrival at the Sneedville Christmas party, which is what I should have called this stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's DZ1119. We usually just call him DZ, though.
Right? Which you don't do. Right? Because you're punks. Because you're suckers. Right? You're a sucker. I should give you a lollipop. I was talking to the girl. I was talking to the chick on Facebook the other day. If she's watching, she'll laugh, but she's at work. And I said, your voice is like candy to me. And I put the candy and it put the lollipop, and she goes, your voice is like candy, or your voice is like lollipop. I was cracking up.
You shouldn't have been cracking up because it's like she took her glove off and smacked you across the face. If a woman describes your voice as being like candy and lollipops, you have no base.
I was like, this is hilarious, bro. Your voice is like a lollipop. Oh, that's too much. Thank you. Passenger on the phone.
Merry Christmas to you too, John Cole.
In the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Like I said, we out here having fun, baby. We doing us. They want to see me in a cage. They want to see me gone.
Trying to holler at me. Wow.
And I'm right here. I'm right here stronger than ever.
Not
I'm
for
right here.
long.
Look, people love the Batman. Look, they love the Batman. They love me. All my adoring fans. And I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up into a superstar. And all of you who participated, thank you. Thank you very much. There's someone recording right there. There's an ambulance. Oh, no, fire department. I need to talk to them about a cape. I'm trying to wave, but their windows were so tinted I can't see. Oh. He shined his alarm. What was the point of that, though? I guess he's just saying hi. Oh, yeah, because I can't see through its tinted windows, like I said.
I saw that too, Toothless. Kenny Thomas said that he's Christina. I don't think anybody knows conclusively who Christina is. I certainly don't. And what we are about to see now is Tyree's first encounter with the dude that will eventually interview him.
Hey, you doing all right? Yeah.
Thank you, Julian. I think that's who you are. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
I'll talk to you. Yeah, you want to pull up? We can talk. See right here. We got a cool dude. Somebody real. And no, he don't work for Black Sector Mafia. I bet you that. I bet you he don't work for Black Sector Mafia.
Oh, Connie, if you really mean that, that just means the world to me. And speaking of making your Christmas, might as well plug while I got some people here. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, it will be the 51.5 FM Christmas special. It will be old time radio. It will be old Christmas music, the best kind of Christmas music. It's about 3 hours and 9 minutes long, and it will be up from 7 o'clock tomorrow evening until 12:01 or so on the 26th. So it's designed to just turn it on and just let it play in the background. It's designed for passive consumption.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, I told him, pull around the corner. I'll talk to you. Of course I'll talk to you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk to everybody. How you doing, man?
Hey, are you watching the interviews today, first of all?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Yeah? Okay, okay.
You want to pull like up a little so we can, yeah. You can pull right there.
All right. Once this interview commences, I will be observing microphone silence because this is a truly historic gem in the history of this thing we call Sneedville. I don't want to interrupt or anything like that, so I'll be communicating with you through the chat, which could be a problem because I type like shit.
What happened? No, I just I can't record with I don't have the stand right now because it's a brand new phone. I don't want to break it if it comes off, you know.
Like the last one.
Now y'all seeing the real. You see real, recognize real. I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all think I'm kidding out here. I'm not playing. I am down for an interview. You're all right with being on my live, right? Can I put you on the screen? Okay, I want to ask you. So, hi. You can.
Okay, so for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to do something extremely difficult. I'm going to keep my goddamn mouth shut.
Introduce yourself or whatever you want. Right, Island.
We got Batman down here, man.
Couple of months fresh, but yeah, it's just we're beginning, yeah, but it's working, man. They said I'm viral. I don't know if you know any. Yeah, I'm viral on Snapchat, man.
Check this out.
It's working.
What made you move from Gotham City to Brownsville?
There was no Gotham. I can't lie to you. I guess this is Gotham for right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got to kind of play along, I guess, until I take it to New York. We're trying to go international and like worldwide. That's real though. Like I'm trying to take it to like other states and cities, but I need funds. You know what I mean? So I got to try to get all the support I can get, and that's how I make my money right now. So I do it almost every day right now. So yeah.
Okay. Where's the Batmobile, man?
I'm waiting on it.
You waiting on it?
Well, I got hit by a truck. I ran into a truck full speed and I survived. No, I swear to God. It knocked my front two teeth out on impact, and I got right back up. They never seen anybody do it. Yeah, I got right back up and was spitting out blood and all that. And I'm in a lawsuit, but they're worming their way out of the settlement. So basically, I thought like maybe that'll help me. You know what I mean? But like, I'll end up getting one. It's just my license is suspended, so that's why. But it's good because it worked out to get this.
Right.
Because I don't need nothing for this. I can ride this all I want.
Oh, the Batmobile.
Yeah, I call it the bat cycle.
Right. Okay.
It's fast. It's not like a little. It moves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I try to watch it. Yeah, when I can't. Right, you have to clean it up and have it the right. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Robin?
I'm recruiting.
Oh, so
You want to be like a mixed superhero group? We need that, bro. Real shit. Like, excuse my language, but we actually need that, dude. Like, for real, honestly, because that's what I'm like. I've been doing. I did radio for like 15, 20 years, so I'm about like trying to promote unity. So I have like a bunch of people attacking me every day who are the ones who are trying to like cause division. Like there's a lot behind it. Trust me, it's not just I'm not just out here for show. Yeah.
what you really
Born in Austin. I'm from the country. I was raised in Cameron, Texas, like around Taylor. Country as hell. No, it's farther up north. All my ancestors were cowboys. We did all like the frontier justice shootings and stuff like that. They were all outlaws basically. And
How long have you been here?
this time, a couple of months. Yeah, I've lived down here, and I'm half Mexican, believe it or not. But yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
you can't tell, but yeah, by blood, yeah.
You up there with the suit on?
Yeah, I just changed because my suit ripped, and then I got this, but this is like actually bulletproof. So yeah. So like I'm leveling up piece by piece. Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to build like a whole suit around it. I'm actually close to ordering another motorcycle jacket that's gonna have all the guards, so it'll look like legit. I'm trying to design my own like bat suits. I study it like it's a real thing. Yeah. League of Shadows, all that. I believe in that. I noticed I was just doing it for me. You get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, from my perspective, it was way different because I'm just doing it because I want to be Batman. And then I didn't realize, that the public's reaction would be, and it's real, man. I appreciate that. That's not why I'm doing it, though, but yeah, the money would be nice. I just want enough to take it national, be able to move around. I think it'll happen. Actually, I know it'll happen because I'll make it happen, but it just takes time. You know what I mean? I'm in no rush. So
You went viral, huh?
yeah, they told me I'm viral on Snapchat right now. Then TikTok too. They said I got like 60,000 views.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. But that's really why I do it. I get on there every day. I'll give you the channel too. And like, I like human interaction, man. I like to talk to people and just trying to like provide a service to help. I'm trying to build a security company out of it, believe it or not. Yeah, that protects police and everything. The next armor I'm getting is level 4. That can stop like armor piercing rounds. So yeah. I did bar security for years and I worked for other like security companies here and there, but they all want to have you be a teddy bear, and you know what I mean? Yeah. I want to do real security where you just protect people. Do it the right way, but yeah, where you actually protect them, you know what I mean, instead of just being like following all the orders and not being able to accomplish your task. Not many. When I first got it, I fell like twice because I was just learning how to do it, and then not bad, but
You gotta be careful though with that thing. How fast does it go?
it goes pretty
Oh,
fast.
she got a seat on there.
Yeah, it moves.
That get tired, you can just. What is crazy?
They're trolling right now. They're mad as hell. What made you move down here? Oh, okay, cool. That's where I'm from pretty well. No, more West Texas. Yeah, I'm like Brazos Valley. It's called. That's like our ancestry, and uh, they call them like Brazos Valley Cowboys. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I actually need it right now for real. Thank you. But that's not why I'm talking to you. But like just family. That's what brought you down, or
Yeah. Only it's a good way.
you sound like you make music.
Um,
No, I do.
no. Wow.
That's what's gonna blow my music. I sing like Hank Williams, but I produce my own tracks and I make rap. No, but if you put me on any computer, I can just blow it out. You wouldn't even like. I sing my whole songs. I do I make them all in like 10 minutes and construct them, and I sing like Hank Williams. You know what I'm talking about? The Hey Good Looking song. That's the best comparison I can make. It's like real country sounding, and I have like a different twang, and then I produce that into like rap beats, and it's like totally unique. Yeah, nobody's ever. You can look on. Just search the Batman tapes, and it'll be the first channel called The Dark Knight. You can pull up a track right now if you want. I'll just have to mute this thing for a second because they have weird like rules. You know what I mean for music. But yeah, I mean, it really is about like fighting crime because I was kind of already doing it, and then I said, well, let me just go all out with it and just become all out Batman. You know what I mean? But you already know it. There's a lot of illegal stuff going on everywhere, and organizations. I'm putting some of them out of business, believe it or not. I don't play. I'm doing real things. I'm just tired of the BS period, so I figure you got to try to do something about it. You know what I mean? It's either that or just sit around and complain, and I'm not with that. So yeah,
I hope.
yeah.
I'm gonna holler at you if I see you out here. But
I can give you my number if you want. You hit me up. Let me just mute this.
And he does
There
give
you
him his
go. That guy
number.
made my day. It was awesome. So there you go. Full length interview for the streets.
Oh, that was hard. Oh my God, that was hard. Like to say hello to Crazy Horse. He did come in during all of that, but I feel like I made the right decision. You know, we just had to save that one for posterity or posteriority or what the hell ever.
I need one of these right here. Look at that. We're going to get to that point. Why does that look almost illegal? It looks almost like a dirt bike. But none of my concern. I won't.
I'll read this for you listeners. Negasonic middle-aged tickhead says that's what's called a meet cute. Yes, yes,
One
yes.
like that. Oh, I'm going to get a motorcycle and a Batmobile at some point. Don't worry about that. That's all going to happen. It's just going to take time. And I don't think it's going to take as long as people think. But this is the issue: is that people think that success is money, and it's not. Don't look at me like you're tough. You're 3 feet tall in your red truck.
You see, the locals are getting tired of him. He's starting to get more and more just outright shitty looks. That could be another motivating factor to his itchy feet. It certainly could be. And on the screen, John Cole says ambiguously gay duo coming to and around Brownsville soon. I loved the ambiguously gay duo. It was fucking fantastic, and they couldn't do it today. Proves that today sucks.
Keep it pushing, the boy. I hate when they do that. Well, yeah, that guy was off the chain. He was cool. He stopped me and everything. I was just making my rounds. Now I'm going the other way. I may
A shitty nasally voice is not Hank Wilkian's twang. Wilkiams. I like that.
hop off of here, I think. But man, they don't have any outlets anywhere, bro. I need an outlet. That's what I need. You need me an outlet. I'm gonna sit down, have a drinky poo of soda.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick P joins the proceedings, and looking at that picture right there, it's smoke 'em if you got 'em time.
I'll talk to y'all later, man. I'm gonna try to eat something and find somewhere to charge. All right, appreciate y'all.
No, don't apologize for that. I like the mashup there. I really did. That was our first feature this evening. What I have for you next, right here, right now, is truly the belle of the ball. It deserves a little bit of setup. The big story, the big plot line, and what you're about to see is that Tyree's friend TJ gave Tyree's number to a guy called Jazz. Well, they had a conversation, and apparently, maybe, just maybe, it didn't go so good. Let's find out here. Let's punch this thing up right here, right now. Yes, let's do that. God, please go. Okay, there we go. And we are going to be seen. Let me try it up here.
People,
There we go.
I'm here. I'm in a good chipper mood today, man, and I know nobody can ruin it.
Wait a minute.
I'm the chosen one.
It just wouldn't be a show without something going tragically wrong. So let me remove that from the studio, drop the curtain again, and let me see if I can't do this crap right for a change. Okay, video file, show all files. Could have sworn I had that set up right. Saturday 2 is what it should be. Let's click up on that there, bitch, and see what happens. Yes, yep. Got it right that time. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to remember this one for a long time. It's going through a lot. ATM, I talked real. I'm going to go ahead and catch up to some comments here. Yeah, that's what they are. Jim Leahy, one of the great characters of all time. Absolutely. Carrie Silveri, and there's a little something. Okay, let's get this all caught up here. Another problem with a slow computer. I get all caught up on the chat comments, and then all of a sudden there's 15 of them. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Elle Frost. It's good to see you too, sis. It always is. So I think I'm more or less caught up. So let's roll this one, because this is our feature presentation of the evening. It's Tyree Sneed, going through a lot. ATM, I talked the real. The original video was 1 hour and 41 minutes long. What you're about to see takes about 45 minutes. Here we go.
So I was working out today, and because of the damage inside, like I said, I moved wrong and something pulled, because everything's burnt, man. I got a hole in the inside of it. I'm just having a lot of trouble breathing right now, but we're going to see what happens. That's why I be telling people to email me. Like I was saying, that's why I tell people to email me, and y'all don't listen. That's why I ask y'all for help, and to have somebody there that I can at least talk to and ask what they think, because that's normal. To want some reassurance when you're going through something no human being can handle. And what I don't need is people trying to talk smack to me behind a computer. Like I said, if that's what you want, don't come to my program.
Yeah, on your screen, I'll read it for you listeners. Money Mike says they insist on restreaming Eli. That would be Coach Eli live. I think just playing it later is better. It's absolutely better. When you're restreaming somebody live, you're at their mercy and you have no idea what they're going to do or what they're going to say at any particular time. That's why once a week, I will pick a good one. Usually on a Monday or a Tuesday, I'll download it and then I edit it for our little get together here on Saturday. It's just a better, far more efficient way to listen to Tyree Sneed. No long racial rants, no long personal attacks. It's just a better way to go.
It's that simple. Not difficult, man. And it's just all from the internal damage, man. I know what my protocol is now for what can maybe help me, but the damage is all by my lungs, and it's just hard to get air. All right, I'm gonna have to ride because yeah. Like I said, what I go through, it ain't my karma. What I'm going through is because of you people, because you targeted me and attacked me on some coward stuff and did a bunch of coward things.
It's nothing but your fault. Absolutely nothing but your fault. And on the screen from Sludge from the Sludge God, Saggy, yes, that's right, Saggy Timu Bulletproof Vest. He got that out of the box and put it right on and has never bothered to fit it.
You ain't proud? What up? Why y'all come on here looking like the jokey wall? There's another honk. We blowing up, man. But man, I'm hurting right here, right in the lung. Might have to call an ambulance for real.
Might have to call an ambulance for real. He's going to whine about this one a little bit. He pulled a rib cage muscle. That's a bitch. I haven't done that since I stopped playing sports way back when, but it's extremely uncomfortable. It's hard to breathe. It's really difficult to sleep. And he's going to pull, God bless, he's going to call an ambulance over a pulled muscle. That's what I meant to say, I swear.
Try to see if I can get somewhere.
And oh yes, Lindsay's here. This here is something I started doing. If I put a gag into a video, I have a terrible habit of stepping on them. So I figure if I put a big countdown right in the middle of the damn screen, I can't possibly miss it. I'm sure that I will at some point.
See if they'll give me a water in here. Hold on.
Please welcome Lindsay to the show. And what he's going to do right now, he's showing you the vitamin C tablets in that glass of water. Yes, indeed, they'll do absolutely nothing for him except make his stomach hurt. Take more.
See the vitamin C. Yeah, it's like I got a big hole inside of me, basically. So when I try to breathe, it stops my air and then shoots acid into my lungs, basically.
What you have described, I have said it before, but I got to say it every time he says it, is physically impossible. If it is possible, if something like that is occurring, you're dead.
Y'all never had one of those pains? It's kind of like digestive, I think, but it's like, feels like your lung almost, like your lung collapse, where you try to get air and it's like a bubble and you can't get no air. Kind of what's happening. I'm in a lot of pain. I can handle the pain, it's just my lung I'm worried about. Let me see what y'all said about it could be a collapse one. Oh yeah, not really.
I'll read what's on the screen. Julian asked, "Hey, Rich, can you do me a favor and play the video where he got hit by the truck?" Well, I can't really do that right now, but I can tell you what you can do. Do a search for Tyree Sneed 5 Gum or 5 Gum Tyree Sneed, and you're going to run across my 5 Gum commercials. They're pretty damn minty and refreshing, if I say so myself.
In the chest, it's like right here, on the right side more in the lung, right in the middle, like here, all through. Every time I try to breathe, it's horrible pain. Thank you for the super chat. What do you think, Paulie D? You think it'll go away? I mean, I'm still able to talk. It's just hard to get air. I wonder if the urine therapy would help.
Yep, I put a clock on that one because I didn't want to miss it. I wonder if the urine therapy will help. No, it does not help. It does not help at all. It's been discredited for hundreds of years, and the only people that are into urine therapy are really fucking weird. And most people that are into drinking piss are just kind of twisted fucks. You fit right in.
That man is injured. Thank you. Fake room, celebrity, injured celebrity coming through. That man is in pain right now. There will be no saving Gotham right now. There will be me being in pain. I'm allowed to hurt. That man is allowed to be in pain. Hurt right now. So, I had a dude yesterday tell me the lamest stuff ever, bro. And what I'm going to do now, when you boys pull that on me, like you just start saying hate, like you're hating, dude. Don't tell me no disrespect and then disrespect. And see, yeah, at least she was fine. And TJ knows who this is. It was Jazz. And I couldn't believe Jazz said that because like me and Jazz were supposed to be cool.
Okay, we're about to get into the meat of the matter here on Negative 43 TV. He's going to start talking about a telephone conversation that he had with a guy named Jazz. I'm going to back this up just a little bit because we really don't want to miss any of this goodness. Okay, I'm about 30 seconds behind from where we were, I think. Let me see.
There will be me being in pain. I'm allowed to hurt. That man is allowed to be in pain. Hurt right now. So, I had a dude yesterday tell me the lamest stuff ever, bro. And what I'm going to do now, when you boys.
Before this starts, hello to DZ. I've already said hello to DZ. I'm getting confused. It's Lindsay.
Pull that on me, like you just start saying hate, like you're hating, dude. Don't tell me no disrespect and then disrespect. And see, yeah, at least she was fine. And TJ knows who this is. It was Jazz. And I couldn't believe Jazz said that because like me and Jazz were supposed to be cool. You know, I didn't say anything back because I could. I might say it on here though. Because that's the thing, like I'm not doing that no more. Like I've never bit my tongue. Like people know not to disrespect me. And like I don't have a problem with him, but for him to say that is just honestly inexcusable, bro. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what he said because they got Rose on here, but he's like, all respect, you look like, and then like tries to like put me down basically like he's like, why are you wearing blah 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 and this and that? And I'm like, everybody loves what I'm doing. Like, what are you talking about? And he asked me like, why are you wearing it? Because I'm fat, man. You think, Russ? Phil? Thank you. I hope you're right. Y'all think the vitamin C is all right? Like, do you think it's hurting me? And that's part of why, or do you think it can help? I don't feel like I have a choice. It's just hard when I have a hole inside me and I don't know how to treat it. You know, because then the air, I'm trying to go for air, and the hole and the damage is all bouncing off each other, and it's hardened and it's stopping my air. Thank you.
The damage is all bouncing off each other. The damage is bouncing off each other. I better hit the button before I just break down in tears.
Everybody who's here who actually cares. Because the people who should care are never around and don't care clearly. And that's the problem. sit there talking about I care so much. All you're doing is sitting there wishing me bad for no reason. I mean, that ain't no way to be, man. You can't be like that, period. That's why y'all keep getting your phone. I'm not on here wishing people bad. You're not twisting reality to no one. People know I'm a good person, man. I don't ever say anything negative about anyone. But when someone keeps attacking me over and over again and keeps on slandering my name, you know, and trying to cause harm to me while they hide behind a computer like a coward, yeah, I'm going to rub it in their face when they get their karma. Sorry. The way it has to be. That's just, you know, I'm about truth, righteousness, and real justice. You know, justice is not always pretty. Justice is justice. All you people want to have an answer for everything. So, yeah, I mean, when Jazz said that, I mean, that's that Austin stuff. Jazz is from Austin. I don't know if he's from there, but he's in Austin. TJ knows who Jazz is, man. I just blocked his number. I didn't even say nothing to him. Because if I talked, I was going to get upset. And then I'm going to say something that I don't want to say because I like Jazz.
Okay, you just heard that. He was on the phone with Jazz, who told him what it was to his face. But he didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to say anything, you know, bad or anything. He's going to take care of that now. He had a chance to get this guy, but you just hold on right there. He's fairly calm right now, but Accelerando is coming up on negative 43 TV.
Like, I don't have an issue with Jazz, but, like, I can't even deal with y'all no more. I can't. So for someone to be doing something successful that you wish you could do, in other words, he's a dude I thought if you want me to be honest, I kind of dissed him in that track. I was writing about what he said in that song when I said, if you want to get your money right, then why don't you quit playing? I was talking to all them fools.
I have to break in here. I'll read this for you listeners. That guy says piss breaks means something entirely different to Joey.
People don't get, like, I have a platform now. Like, if I want to dish you, I just go to my platform. Yeah, but I don't run and make videos. Like, I'll tell people to their face how I feel. I'll tell him to his face. I don't have any issue with him. He all right, but I can't believe he said that. I just can't. He tried to basically, like, paint it in a negative light. You know what I mean? That people try to do when they're usually jealous.
Nobody's jealous of you. He was telling you the truth. He was clowning you in the process, without a doubt, but what you were hearing was the truth. The one thing in life you can't deal with at all.
As I told him,
well, there's plenty of things you can't deal with, but you know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm a celebrity. See what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be jealousy. It can't be nothing else.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's little sister Lozen right here, right now.
And that's my thing. Once somebody shows me that, once you, like, morally corrupt, I just don't know you anymore. You don't exist to me. So I won't be saying hi to him.
It's morally corrupt. Morally corrupt to tell him that he looks like a fucking clown. Morally corrupt. Interesting phrase there.
I don't want to, you know, walk up and give him depths and give him a handshake and a pound. I don't want to do that no more. Like, it's whatever, bro. But all y'all on some whatever. You know why? Because TJ just gave me his number, and it makes everybody look bad, man, because TJ be saying some things that are out of place too sometimes. But I think he's a pretty good dude. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, man, but I just don't understand how something is working. I mean, this guy is stuck working at a bar, been there forever. I'm sure he's still there. And even if he wasn't, I mean, you're sitting there living off of a system that's all corrupt, first of all. It's all illegal. All those bars are committing crimes. I'll tell you straight up. They're all stealing money.
We have kind of a subject going on here about injuries. I'll tell you this one really quick. I got hurt playing football when I was in the 7th grade. We were playing a game called Smear the Queer. Yes, indeed. One guy has the ball, and every other kid in the neighborhood's trying to tackle you. Well, I was one of the idiots that always wanted the ball. I got tackled, wound up on the bottom of a pile, and I fumbled the ball. I stuck my left hand out and put it right on top of the football to bring it back to me. And I will forever see the kid in the corner of my left eye, flying like Superman toward that football. And he landed on the football, my arm, and my hand. By the time we got up, I had a full dislocation fracture. My hand was sitting above my left forearm. Great, googly muggly.
And I told you I was going to expose y'all. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'll say the truth about y'all. Shakespeare's and Blind Pig. Now I'm not making any statements. I'm gonna say this the right way because I'm smart.
You're going to say this the right way. You're not going to say this the right way. You never say anything the right way. And buttered blueberry muffins. Good.
But they would have like these meetings where they would deal with the money, and the last priority was to pay me and pay their employees, and that don't make sense. And then we'd go eat at the same place where I'm getting a hamburger, and I'd see them upstairs messing with the money. So how do I know that they're not committing theft and stealing money? And that's what I think they're all doing. All those bars. I shut down illegal organizations in Austin. Austin is nothing but an illegally built town, and it's illegally ran. That's the truth. Everybody's a criminal. And what they do is they try to target the innocent people like me that may expose their criminal enterprise, just like at all those bars. That's why y'all bluff like, oh, we're going to lie on you and this and that. Hey, take it to court because you're going to lose every time. Because I'm in the right, because I know what's up, and all y'all criminals, all y'all committing illegal crimes, like high illegal crimes.
High illegal crimes as opposed to legal crimes? You're a dumb fuck. It's on the screen. Elfrost says, nice. What strains is everyone smoking on tonight? Well, I called my guy and I said, bring me a quarter of the skunkiest shit you have. The absolute skunkiest stuff. It's Christmas tradition. Back in the day, this was skunk bud season. You saw it about the first week of December. It was gone by the first week of January, and it was wonderful. So it's like Christmassy tradition to have a nice skunky bud. I'm enjoying it. I'm fairly lit, but I'm not as high as I'd like to be. Gonna fix that right now.
And you ain't strong for that, you're weak. What's up, Richie?
No, I don't think he's trying to get out of town because of the interview. He's trying to get out of town because of Jared Chasson. I think that's what's going on here. I think somebody has let him know, hey, you're about to get beat within an inch of your life, and they may beat that inch too. It's time for him to fly. It's not a really bad REO Speedwagon song anymore. It's his life.
I don't know what that means, man. What does that last comment mean? What is that? All right, thank you, Russ Dope. You'll be fine. I hope so. Agent Q said it will help. All right. Well, I might have to try that in a minute.
As for the gabagool, obviously a Sopranos reference. It's some sort of Italian lunch meat. I think it's a type of ham. It's very fatty. It's very salty. And it calls after me, even though I have no business eating anything even remotely like that.
Oh, man. It hurts. It hurts bad. Here's another. They're not going to let me cross the street. Like, dude, is it that serious? Like, is where you going? Like you got to get there right now. Like, you couldn't let a man cross the street right in front of you when you see me trying to. I don't understand people, man.
No, Smear the Queer goes back to the very, very beginnings of football. It's a very old name.
Like I said, man, we got a lot of haters, man. The hate is definitely real, man. People went out their way to show me that. And that's okay. Because when people hate, you know what it really does? It brings money. When people hate, it pays me. I mean, I just heard the reading today. It said, you better get ready for a lot of money. I'm about to make a ton of money on here. Like, I'm talking like millions on it.
On your screen, we have Smear the Queer separates the boys from the men. It certainly did with me. I never played tackle football again. I wasn't even going to take the chance of going through that horror. Absolute horror. It was my second broken arm, second time I broke that left wrist. The first one was a walk in the park. I knew I was hurt, but I could look at my arm and it was merely swelling. That second time around, that was terror.
About to really take this to another level, and I think people can see it.
He needs to be. The stuff that he said, what I'm responding to is Frost says, I think he scared shit of Ryan. He needs to be. He absolutely needs to be. That's all I'm going to say, but his ass needs to be on the menu.
And I think he wasn't happy about that, and that's my issue. Not everybody's going to be happy.
Oh, I did not know that. For you listeners, Red Screen says Jared's brother made a video threatening Tyree with a knife. Oh, dear Lord. If it's there, I need to find that. That's good shit.
Not everybody's going to be happy for you. How do y'all fools expect us to build or make it anywhere or do anything if this is how y'all act? And then on top of that, I am making it on my own. I don't need none of you. Never did. You never did nothing for me. The problem is, every time I try to give y'all an opportunity, y'all start running your mouth, trying to talk like two exhaust. Y'all are not in charge, bro. There's a reason I'm in charge. I know how to do. I know what I'm doing. I'm sure I'm tripping out. I know. I'm not that nice of a guy. I shouldn't be.
Ah, yes. Smear the Queer. Here's Hatfield McCoy talking about the same subject. Apparently, he was talking about it with his son last night. We also had a really ignorant thing in the late 60s when I was in elementary school, tackle tag. That would have been great, except the playground was paved. Didn't work out so well.
And look at what they did to me. Why should I be nice? It would be nice if someone just hating on them for no reason. Tried to talk to them, told them, hey, come talk direct. They want to sit there and keep playing around, talking nonsense, not making any sense. And that ain't cool. That ain't cool, and that ain't how you treat someone. Do y'all not agree? I took the mask off, right? Because they're going to say, the mask got to come off. We have to have our mandated policies on you to control everything that you do. You know, my issue is just people got me all the way messed up. Just like with that, what I'm talking about there, like that messes with my business. You know, I don't agree with that. I don't see why I totally do have a problem with that. Hold up. Said Tyree isn't some dumb. Bro, Agent Q, what up? Agent Q is hilarious, bro.
And for those of you who may be too young to know, that music you just heard was the closing theme for the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. It just fit.
Bro, Agent Q is amazing. You hear him yelling? They love me. Telling you, I'm a local celebrity. So this is why Jazz was hating. And let's call it what it is. He was hating. And that's what a lot of you do, especially the dudes, because they just hate him. I remember there was this chick. Yeah, there was this chick, and she was all right. She's pretty hot. She's all right. And I basically heard later that he had, like, I guess, gotten with Jazz or something like that. And then it was funny. I ended up getting with her. And, like, I don't know. I just think that's hilarious. And then another dude that worked at the pizza joint, he ends up getting with her because she's just kind of like that, like doing her thing. He ends up getting with her, and he, like, wipes her up and gets her, like, pregnant. And then y'all wonder why people don't respect you. I'll tell you exactly who he is, too. And I'll say this to all their faces. He worked at the Rapolos right there. And then my other ex, she worked at Rapolos.
He's talking about such high-level shit here, isn't he? Talking about people that work in bars and pizza parlors, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But he's running down people that actually have jobs. Some of them have held their jobs for years. Since the day I pulled into Sneedville, I will bet you that Tyree Sneed's had no less than 30 jobs. Just that's right, 30.
If you don't notice the current trend, I'm not trying to brag, but I kind of get around. It's not what I want. I want a steady, solid relationship, but y'all is just on some other stuff.
Yes, that's right. That guy, it's face down, ass up, and if you look, it's shaking too.
Bouncing around too much. And it's like crazy because there's no comparison in the guys in any department. Like, there's no between me and anyone. I don't care what you say. Oh, there's no comparison. I'm way better looking than all of them. And every department, there's no competition at all. Oh, Santa's here. Santa. He waved at me the other day. He went out of his way to say hi to me. Santa, I want a TV for Christmas. Oh, ho, ho. What do you want there, little Batman? I don't know what I want. I want a gift. I want some kind of present. I want the Joker. Well, then you'll have the Joker. Ho, ho, ho. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Like, make your wishes come true and all that?
That was one of the weirdest, most deranged things that you may ever hear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were mad about that, too, on here. They said, you didn't get burned by no chick. Everything that's real that I talk about, they say, it didn't happen. It did happen. Do you even know what getting burned means? I mean, not a good thing, but it happened. And that's okay. That doesn't make you the shun outcast of society. It's just part of life. It's going to happen when you're a ladies' man. But yeah, Jazz is hating, man. Jazz is mad because I'm making money independently doing my own thing.
Okay. Right here is the point where the Mannheim steamroller effect really begins to come into play. He's going to get quite agitated.
Jazz is jealous, man. You know what I mean? So what you were saying, Jazz, I'm right here addressing you directly, right? And again, I don't have a problem with you, but you got to quit talking like that, man. Like, honestly, bro.
You had him on.
To try to get macho with you because, I like you. I like Jazz. Jazz is a cool dude, but, man, that really rubbed me the wrong way, bro. I don't know why you would say that.
You had him on the phone. You had him on the phone. That's as close as anybody can be to face without actual physical presence. You had him on the phone and you backed down like a little bitch. He called you every kind of R word, every kind of dummy that you could possibly call someone, and you took it. By your own admission, you took it. Using the excuse that, I didn't want to say something, start some shit. No, you're going to wait until you're off the phone the next fucking day to start shit about it on YouTube. You are a gutless fuck. Let's go on.
Because it's so far from reality. Like, the people really respond well to what I'm doing, how I'm dressed, everything. So, I mean, clearly I know what I'm doing, right? So that's my thing. Like, if the formula is working for what I'm doing, why would someone say something negative that ain't there unless they're like a narcissist, unless they're trying to put me in a negative light? Still hard to breathe, still hurting. And it honestly just hurts me, man. It just irks me. It's like really, dude, this is what y'all do, man.
Damn it, my joint fell off the roach clip, son of a bitch.
I don't get that. Do y'all understand I'm a public figure? And I mean, you know how I am, Jazz. You know that I talk direct. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to, I'm not going to be really mean or anything or try to like get mad at you because I could, but I'm not going to do that. Not with Jazz. Jazz is a little different. I like Jazz. I'm cool with Jazz, but like I said, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit there and take that? Like, nah, I got to block your number, bro. Like, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm just being real, you know what I mean?
You had to block his number. You had to block his number because y'all ain't got nothing to talk about, huh? What, the next 10 or 15 minutes, you are going to get increasingly angry at this guy for telling you the fucking truth. That's all that happened there. He told you the truth, and you're all bent out of shape, as they say, fuckhead.
Because that's the thing, like, you on that Austin mentality. Like, Austin is like real sheltered. That's how everybody is. Like, it's rules. Why would you work at a bar, right? You've been stuck at that bar for years, right? That's the truth.
He's held a job. He's held a job. You haven't. You haven't held a job. It's impossible for you to hold a job. Please say hello to Big O.L. Pappy. And once again, it's as good a time as any to plug the 51.5 FM Christmas special. Starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, and it'll be up through Christmas Day. It's just designed to be background music, background radio. You can set it and forget it. And I would be honored if you, yes, you right there, would make 51.5 FM a part of your Christmas Day.
I'm just saying the truth. I'm not hating. I'm not saying anything bad towards you. I'm just telling you the truth. You've been at a bar for years, right?
Love you too, Big O.
So if that's what you've been doing, what else can you call it? That's not jealousy and hate. That's the reason why all those bars get together. The same bar you at, I was trying to work at while I was cooking, making tons of money, telling you about what I'm building and what I'm doing. They never employed me. You know why? Because they haters. That's the truth. And I still go right in there, and then they all act like they got a problem with me, like Eminem said. That's why you see me walk around like nothing's bothering me. You know, half you people got a problem with me. You hate it, but you know the respect you got to get me. The press is wet dream like Barbara and Whitney, Nat Kitney. You get what I'm saying?
No.
It's right in front of you, dude. How do you take something beautiful and amazing and positive and then try to paint it in a negative light? And then I'm supposed to be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Just do your thing all over my beautiful life and what I built.
You had him on the phone. You had a chance to tell him to go fuck himself. You didn't do it. You're a coward. I'll be bringing this up several more times during the video because the odds are Tyree Sneed, if he's not lurking now, I understand he's live right now, but he's going to watch this even though he knows it's going to hurt him psychologically. It's got his name on it, therefore he can't help himself.
Ain't cool. So I'm going to call him what he is. He a hater, and he's hating, and that's it, and leave it at that. We ain't got to argue. We don't got to get all mad and all this because you ain't on my level. And that's what people got to understand now. This ain't a YouTube thing. You ain't none of y'all ever been on my level, dude. And you know that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, I don't want to take it there and have to say these things to people. People make me be a bad guy. Then they complain about me being a bad guy. I don't want to say none of this, but all you have to do is not say that. What he said was really bad. Like, and then for him to say like, oh, no disrespect. Like, okay. That's like me telling you, no disrespect, and then Jazz, I don't know what he's talking about. Because it don't make no sense. Like I told him, everybody loves it. He asking me, why are you wearing, bro.
That sucks, Red Screen, to have to close anywhere on Christmas Eve. It sucks to work on Christmas Eve, but you know, the first job I had in the adult life was in a glass factory. Worked there for 24 years until it closed. The Christmas season was what you might refer to as a free-for-all at a Heart of Sid, starting from second shift on Christmas Eve and running through second shift on New Year's Day. Every single hour worked was triple time. Technically double time, but you were getting your pay plus double time on top of that, literally triple time. You couldn't keep me out of that place. 5 years in a row, I worked night shift Christmas Eve into Christmas Day, which was great. I lived 45 seconds away from the plant, and it was so dead in there. It was always dead during the holidays. I got away with murder. I was at work for 8 hours, and I was home for 4 of them. Furthermore, everybody knew and nobody cared. You would have loved this place.
I'm Batman. What are you talking about? You're, like, think about how delusional you are, Jazz. Like, you asking, like, see, that's the thing. They are not comfortable with this reality.
Oh, yeah, I cleaned up, I think it was Christmas season of 1995. I brought home a check for $1,200 in 1995. That's hitting it deep and knocking it out of the park, as is said.
They can't get it processed in their mind that it's not someone dressing up, it's not someone acting, it's
Please warmly welcome on this 2 days before Christmas Day, SS Tabaka. He's listening on the road. Yes, scratch my DJ itch, please.
the real thing. You can tell in people's energy how they feel about things. That's why I say it right in front of you, like right now. You know what I mean? Because I don't care how people feel. I want people to understand the reality of this. I'm not a guy dressing as Batman. I am Batman. I do everything and more that you see in the movie. That's more than any Batman who ever existed. Give me the credit and quit looking for a way to say, oh, here's what you do. Let me hate on it. Man, it don't work like that. That's over with.
He's your Lord. He's your Savior. He's the man everyone in the world answers to. He's the real Tyree Sneed. But you still need to call back this defective unit. The frontal cortex is absolutely shorted the fuck out.
Those days are over with because I'm here now and I don't play that. I don't care who like it. It ain't happening. You ain't gonna sit there and hate on what I'm doing. You need to learn how to get out of that bar that you stuck in working at. I was talking about everything in that song, man. Like I said, if you want to get your money right, then why don't you quit playing? Remember? And as far as telling me to say words, I don't say words on command, bro. I'm just myself, but I'm going to talk and be who I am. And I'm going to say that word and I'm going to be myself and say what I feel in front of anyone. I don't care.
Except when you're directly on the phone with them. This is worth reading from the real Tyree Sneed. Sup, all? I'm at a wedding. My good friend's little brother married a 10 out of 10 beautiful local politician. It is a good night. Thinking about how lame and low Sneed is and having a toast. I'm doing the same thing while burning a nice fatty.
But I don't do what haters ask me. That's my only point, man, is he's hating and he wants to sit there and act like he don't get it. So I just can't figure it out because, again, like people go on YouTube, they say things that are slanderous.
I should also point out, and I haven't pointed this out, Red Screen, you'll be happy to know that it's a premiere tomorrow. The 51.5 FM Christmas special is a premiere. It's not a live stream. So it's going to be there for you whenever you want to access it from 7 o'clock tomorrow night until midnight on the 26th. So there's no premiere. It is a premiere. There's no live stream. There's nothing that you have to attend. It'll just be there for you.
I don't have nobody that's against me. I don't have nobody that like dislikes me. I mean, you're gonna have a couple of enemies everywhere you go. That's just how it is. That's
Connie, you know that's an unfair question.
never gonna change. I am what I am, and I am who I am, and I ain't trying to change nothing because everything is right and everything is working. I'm gonna go as far to say, you know, I could really take it there, man, and say something that really will upset people. But maybe I'll hold that one for now.
He's not going to hold too much before too much longer because if you think he's upset now, him just get it going. Yes, indeed, RTS. Love you too, bud.
So the public loves it. Jazz.
Have you ever had a chance to look at that wrestling script I sent you? I've still got the script, but the original, it's tough to match Tyree up against anybody because his hot enemies change so often. But have you looked at that?
Doesn't like it. So you see how like out of place you are? That's the point now. Like, see, I got a public platform, so now we take it public. So now when I go to Austin, I'm not mad at you or nothing like that. I'm honestly not. I'm not mad about what you said, nothing like that. Dude, this is awesome. He's there. You got the right idea. See, there you go. Are you mad at him, Jazz? Are you going to tell him why is he dressed up in a Santa suit on a big motorcycle? And the way their mind works is just so like I want to analyze y'all minds. Like y'all minds work so crazy. Like right now when that Santa goes by.
It's our International Man of Christmas. It's International Stanley, and the way he reacted to the guy on the motorcycle, you do gotta wonder, maybe, just maybe, he thinks Santa's real. You really have to. I mean, he thinks he's Batman.
These people are so weird and petty, they'll be comparing us. Like, yeah, that motorcycle, if you want a scooter, yeah, $1,300 scooter that goes through grass and everything, and I can't get a ticket on, but real about it, I can't, not possible. I don't have to worry about anything, and I'm not dressed as Santa, I'm actual Batman. And this is just the first, like, moving vehicle thing. There's going to be a lot more. I'm trying to get where I can buy me a tank.
I want to get to where I could buy me a tank. Okay? We start at tank, and we end up somewhere completely different.
Man, this hurts. Still trying to get air. I'm kind of hungry right now. But y'all think what I was asking, that one like Rust Belt, you saying it ain't a collapsed lung? If it was, I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this, right? And it hurts though, right in the back. Oh, I'm just saying it's connected to the injury inside. I could tell that. So that's my point. Like, I take it very disrespectfully because it's like, bro, look at what I've been through and what I've conquered and what I'm up against and what I keep doing. I keep doing the impossible. This dude's going to tell me that when he knows I'm a street dude. How you going to tell a street dude, why are you doing something that makes sense for a street dude to do? That's what I'm saying. It's just weird. Jazz, I'm going to tell you real direct, man, what it is, bro. Number one, you should know about me, and a lot of you dudes in Austin, you would try to act like you don't know, like all y'all try to front.
Yeah, that is really stupid that somehow he thinks a toy scooter puts him above traffic law. It's hysterical.
If you remember, I told that entire group on Facebook, right? What did I tell them? Do you remember that? I told all of them if they had a problem, because they are the same slandering, coward narcs people would try to mouth off to me on Facebook. I told the whole group, I said, I'm a real street dude. Y'all is all cowards, and any of y'all got anything to say to me, you come say it to my face. I walk down that strip every day, and nobody would say nothing. Miss me with this disrespect, bro. Miss me with the trying to paint me in a negative light. But yeah, real talk, like miss me with all your disrespect, right? You can't drive a tank on the road, though. Yes, you can. They sell tanks. I almost bought one before in McAllen. They're actual tanks. You can drive them on the road. The tanks I'm talking about, the tank vehicle, like it's like a tank. You're talking about like an actual like war tank. No, but it's built kind of the same. No, like I'm talking like something that looks like the tumbler I want to buy. They're only like 60 grand probably.
It's a fucking Hummer. That's what you're talking about. It's a fucking Hummer. You know the thing Arnold Schwarzenegger used to have, which is the only reason you probably even know about them? It's a fucking Hummer. It's not a tank. Good God in heaven. I should be used to this by now. I really should. I should be used to this by now. Within 3 minutes, it went from being a tank to a Hummer, and it may have even been a Jeep.
Y'all don't understand. See, that's why I'm saying people like him, they mad because they know I'm gonna make that kind of money. And that's all they do. They try to hate because they feel like their hating is gonna stop something. It ain't gonna stop nothing. All these fools, y'all will see that I keep the same presence and I'm me. I don't care who y'all are. You know what I mean? I can't just turn up on any of y'all. Y'all know I'm built like that. I'm that dude.
Okay, here is where he starts to get utterly and completely out of control just for your entertainment on negative 43 TV. This gets nuts.
Y'all ain't. So I'm going to say this again. It's just weird because who are the people hating? They're all black. Y'all don't see something weird about that? I'm the only one? I see what it is, bro. Y'all need to quit doing things and then acting like I'm blind to it and I'm just supposed to sit here and take it. Nah, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all think everybody got to kiss your you know what. Well, we don't over here. I don't. I'll tell you what it is to any of y'all's faces. You feel me? Like I said, you stuck at a bar, bro. You don't make no rules over here. Understand that. I'm a boss.
You're nothing. He has a steady job he's held on to for years. You are nothing. But I cannot say the same thing about Tyree the Fifth.
I do what I want to do. I run this whole valley. I told him I'm in Brownsville. He said, be careful. I'm going to be careful in somewhere I run. Do you have any idea my history down here? Are you crazy? I'm the toughest street dude out here, bro. You're crazy. Like, literally, you're crazy. You're insane. It is beyond disrespectful. You might as well tell Al Capone not to be a gangster. Literally, that's what you're saying. It's beyond disrespectful, brother. And it's because people don't want to acknowledge who you are. They want to force you into their light of who you are. Because
anyone else smelling onions and piss breath in their minds?
All them dudes on 6th Street is some bums. That's the truth. And they try to act like I'm a bum. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm a real wealthy bum. I'm not a bum. I never was. If I was, people wouldn't mess with me from the gate. I'm a street hustler. That's why y'all see me do my thing and I make my money and then I leave. And I leave you all to clean up your own mess every single time.
There it was, the first foreshadowing in this video that his flight from Brownsville, Texas, may in fact be imminent. His health may be dependent upon
I don't
that.
care what you fools talking about. I don't. I could care less, bro. Like that's the thing. People like Jazz, they don't dictate how I eat. They don't dictate nothing to me. I could care less what you think, bro. You're irrelevant. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. You come my way and you tell me some disrespectful mess. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna for sure tell you how I feel about you. So like I said, no, you're stuck at a bar, bro. All the people you know is stuck where they stuck at. And then y'all try to project and talk about other people, but it's still you. All y'all is in the same boat, right? All y'all. All y'all fools the same, bro. Ain't none of y'all exempt, man. So I miss me with that, bro. Trying to talk like y'all in charge of say, y'all ain't in charge of nothing. I run 6th Street, bro. I'm the man that runs 6th Street, literally. I ran the arch, everything. I don't understand how that's difficult for people to understand. Okay? When y'all be talking about you got problems with the banditos, you got problems with the fight game, you got problems over here in the street. Who do you run to?
Thank you so much, Girth Brooks, for your generous tip.
Me. For a reason. Because I'm the superior authority to everyone. I'm tougher than everybody. That's the truth. That's why I operate independently. What are you talking about? I'm very direct, man. I don't back down from nothing and nobody. What I'm not going to do is have certain people cause confusion or just start sending a ton of people at me so that we can continue the same behavior. Like, in other words, I've been fighting my whole life. I'm not going to just have where I have to continue to do that, because what y'all do is then it's all pointless because I do all these things and then you don't acknowledge them. You're going to acknowledge what I'm doing now.
No, I'm not. What the fuck makes you think that? On your screen, it's worth reading. He's going to sell that girl's bike back to the pawn shop for $40. I have had a suspicion for 2 or 3 weeks that he immediately pawned that bike, obviously at a loss. I'll bet you he didn't even have it a week. He never once streamed riding the bike, though he did stream pushing it. Very, very strange. That's why you're here, though.
I'm not asking nobody. I'm making everyone acknowledge. The days of this illusion stuff are over with, man. You might as well drop it and forget it. That's all I'm telling you, bro. Because you wasting your time, bro. All of y'all, you wasting your time. And that's as clear as I can make it. What? How else you want me to put it, bro? If you built something and I come over to what you built and I say, hey, and put it down, why would you deal with me? I would expect you to block my number, not deal with me, because we out here making real money. Like, I just got paid $147, right? Independently without a job. That's a big deal, bro. That's a big deal, especially to someone like you and you all who never have money like that. I don't understand how y'all all do the same thing. All y'all have nothing but positivity to say about me, and then one day you wake up and it's negativity. What is that? All y'all did the same thing. It'd be the same with the women, man. The women be saying nothing but good stuff, and then the minute they realize, oh, they can't control me, now it's negativity.
It's always negativity. It has nothing to do with anybody's ability or inability to control you. What you put out comes back to you. That's that karma thing that you're always talking about. You're drowning in it. It's deep in that pea brain of yours. You know you're drowning in it. A comment worth reading from DZ. The soles of Joey's latest shoes are already fucked, by the way. I have seen him use those brakes at very low speeds. I will bet you at speed, whatever that is, he's never used the brakes. He's always used his feet because he can't trust the brakes. He's too paranoid.
Y'all is like crazy, like out your mind. Like, do you think you run something? You have a boss. You work in a bar. I don't understand. Don't none of y'all run nothing. Don't no one on 6th Street run a thing. I run your whole strip. Me. I'm the god out there, and I'll be right in front of all y'all.
He talks about 6th Street in Austin as if it is the entire world. It's just one of the most pathetic things that you could ever hope to hear. Anywhere he goes, his world is very small. The life of Tyree Sneed is usually contained within a 10-block square area, something on that order.
What do you mean? I'm the one who can do anything I want. I'm the one who will tell all y'all to your face how I feel. I'm the crazy one. I'm the one running around as Batman. I'm the gangster. I'm the street dude. All them homeless bums ain't nothing out here. They crumbs. Do you understand? And I'll
Welcome to the show, Elements.
say it in front of any of y'all, like I've been for the past however many years. I make money, I get women, I get busy in the street, and I run these streets. I took over all these strips. So what do you mean? So no, Jazz, you need to stay in your place. That's what it is. Don't ever come into my realm and try to tell me what I should do. I'm not walking in your bar and telling you how to do your job. It's irritating, like for real. It's irritating as it gets. That's the one thing I never let no one do to me is tell me what to do. This is why Jazz is jealous. This is why a lot of people are jealous, and I know people on 6th Street gonna be jealous. I don't care about you. The people on 6th Street is all bummed. I said it. You don't like it? What? And what? I've been talking about y'all. I got a whole radio program I did for years exposing people on 6th Street. 6th Street is a joke because of the people like you who you let all the riffraff come in and ruin everything. Just like Brandon did at Soho Lounge when I was the head of security by myself for a 2-story building, homie. And anyone that came in that bar, if they disrespected at all, they got completely manhandled by me. I was sending people running to the police constantly, and all you niggas on 6th Street will talk like you don't know about me. I'm the tough dude. Yes, I'm not a nice guy.
Everything you just heard was, of course, a lie. I have to mention it every time he mentions it. I have to. It's getting to be a very old point, but it has to be said. If you're beating that much ass in a bar on 6th Street in Austin, Texas, which is not the tough part of town, I wouldn't think. I've never been to Austin, but it's on UT campus. I don't know that there's all that much ass kicking going on, but if you're beating that much ass, you're going to get fired and you're going to wind up in jail. You're out of control.
Y'all is all cool, but don't start messing with my business. Don't start talking mess about me. Keep my name out your mouth, and I'll tell all y'all to your face. Don't ever tell me something about no disrespect and then be disrespectful when you're not in a position to disrespect me. You feel that, cuz you don't know me like that. None of y'all. You don't. Y'all is so stuck on the fact that you see things categorized. What do you call that? The R word, right? Y'all don't like me because of the color of my skin. Y'all want
Oh, he's clap talking. That is just, it doesn't get much better than that.
to sit there and try to categorize me any way you can to dismiss me. I'm better than you. I work harder than you. I compete. What part do you not get? If I'm just better than you at something, I'm better than you, homie. I'm better than y'all at buying and selling jewelry. I'm better than y'all at marketing and talking and using my $1 million mouthpiece. I'm better at being Batman. I'm better at basketball. I'm better at rapping. I'm better at getting women. I'm better in the bedroom. I'm better in every way. And I mean that.
No, you don't. And you know you're lying. Isn't Austin mostly hippies and libs? It absolutely is. There's Austin, and then there's the rest of the state of Texas.
I mean that 100%. And all you supposed women look crazy out here. Because all y'all with some simp dudes, right? And all y'all look at me like I'm the plague. And I want to know why. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because y'all is allergic to an alpha male. Y'all is allergic to masculinity. You hate men. And you are allergic to someone with an actual drive. And I mean in the bedroom. Your whole generation is snowflakes. What are you talking about? You all are the newbies of the new generation. What you have to say means nada, especially to me. I will put you on display in front of everyone and make a fool out of you. Okay? And anything I got to say, I'll say to everyone to their face on camera. That's the difference. In other words, I want to make an example out of him and out of this so people can understand something. And this
He went from not saying a word to him when he had him on the phone to claiming he's going to make an example of him. Dear God in heaven, somebody lay hands. Hey, look, everybody, it's Bested Show.
is what I'm saying. Do not ever disrespect me. That's number one. Number two, I'm a boss. Number three, I handle my stuff in front of everyone on this camera. And I'm really grimy. I'm really the grimy street dude. I'm the gangsta. Ain't no one gonna do nothing to or with. I promise you.
And I also don't have enough balls to confront someone on the phone.
I talk the way I want to talk. I scream on y'all and y'all don't do nothing about it. That's the truth. What are you talking about? And it's that simple, man. How many in the box? 15 in the box. 15 in the box. When you got a guy like me that's done what I've done in the street, the reason why it's such a big deal to me is when you disrespect me, then that puts me in a bad position.
On your screen, Joe Patrick II. Always everybody else's fault, said by every crazy dude ever, and it's also been said by every loser ever.
You see, because then you're acting like I'm supposed to tell you who I am or prove something to you. And that ain't how we move, cousin. I don't have nothing to prove. My stripes in the street I'm like a zebra. What is this? I don't like something he said. I don't care who liked what I said. I've been doing this for 15, 20 years, cuzzy, and told anybody who had an issue, you got a problem, come see me.
Well, I just showed him what being a zebra is all about.
I'm in the street and showed him right where I'm at. And nobody did nothing for a reason. I don't play. I don't act. Everything I do is, it ain't no, oh, we're going to sit here and argue and talk to each other on the internet and go have a hug. It ain't the WWE. This ain't the WWE. Maybe y'all been watching too much TV and think this is wrestling. It's like hating on anything, man. It's like hating on MMA. Like, you know, I don't like MMA, but I'm not going to disrespect what they do. They do what they do, man. I got to give them credit for whatever they do. And I have no issue doing that, especially as a fighter. Don't hate on what I'm doing. Support what I'm doing. And you could tell he was on some hating sucker stuff. And what I'm saying is they always do that when I leave, when I'm not there. Every one of them does that. Now that I'm not around in Austin, then you're going to tell me some negativity. Then you're going to say, oh, I saw your video.
Yeah, he saw your video. You look like a fucking clown. You're wasting your life. You're starving. Motherfucker told you the truth, dude, and you can't deal with it. On a better note, thank you, Best in Show, for your generous tip. Always appreciated.
Right, like you don't sound too happy about seeing my video. That's kind of odd. Remember, man, I don't got to mess with none of y'all, bro. Like I said, I don't have a problem with none of y'all because you're not worth having a problem over. That's the truth. It's just, y'all got to put yourself in my shoes, man. It's been everyone around me, man. Everyone does the same thing. They all start hating. And this is my reaction. Like, I feel like Gilly the Kid.
Oh, dear.
When did it become cool for Danielson to disrespect Mr. Miyagi? Because I'm trying to explain to y'all something. These people hate my guts because I'm me.
What the fuck was that? Now he's Mr. Miyagi? Am I hearing this correctly? Oh, man, after a few years, you start to doubt your own sanity.
Some of them I worked with. We worked together. They hate my guts because they want to be me. They've been hating on me since day one just because I'm amazing and I shine, including the women.
They hate you because you're an insufferable prick.
And you think I don't got a problem with that? Why would women hate on a man? And then how would you call yourself a woman? Ain't none of y'all women. Not if you hating on me, you ain't no woman. A woman respects a real man. Y'all be like, oh, you lonely, you alone. No, I'm not. I choose my friends wisely. Like 50 said, I'm in the hood. I choose my friends. Once I see him around, I ain't going again.
Choosing his friends, the whole TJ thing, I don't understand. It makes you question TJ that he would actually somewhat stay in contact with a loser of this type. It really makes you wonder about TJ.
I choose my friends, man. I know what I'm doing. I'm from the hood. See, I took hoodie bonnets, and I'm a genius, and I put it into everything that I do. I didn't just take it like this is a part of me. The way I'm talking is really who I am. That's what people don't get.
The way you're talking is a pose.
I'm not acting. This is real. You can see it's real. That's why I'm out here in the street. Again, I've been doing my thing for over 20 years. You had actual people take bait of trolls online, mentally ill racists, and you all tried to label me on 6th Street and say I was something I wasn't. I love black people. I love Mexican people. I love everyone. Y'all is racist. You're calling someone who's half Mexican or something they're not. You want to call me either that word, the R word, or you want to say, oh, he's just all white. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. If you're half Mexican, it absolves you from racism. No.
Okay. That's why I rep the Valley. I rep the Valley because I'm one of them. I'm a legend out here, cousin. You have any idea who you're talking to at any time? You're talking to the dude who literally run the streets to the street level. That's who Batman is. Ain't nothing funny. You think y'all are the first ones to be disrespectful? That's what they all think. All these cowards think, I'm the first little coward to think that I can mouth off to him. They don't want to give me the YouTube views because of this. They don't want to give me a record deal because of this. You think I don't get tired of this? You want to sit there and complain. Then come complain. But do it when I'm around.
You cocksucker. Do it when I'm around. That may also be something of a taunt toward Jared, because his time in Brownsville isn't going to last another 3 or 4 days. If he can get the money up, he's TF out of there.
You see what I'm saying? People wait till I leave all the time. Then they get on phones with it and start talking crazy. Talking things they would never say to my face. Talking greasy. Irritating, man. You really want to play with me? Huh? You want to know what's real? Are you going to get with what's real? Or are you going to support the fake? I need people to support me. I got 17 in the box right now. I should have thousands in the box every day. I should be making racks on here, and that's what I'm working on, and that's what I'm going to get.
Nobody watches you because it takes a special person to dig through the bad karma that you put out and your racism to find the things that are funny with you. Most people do not have the patience for you. That's why your views are consistently low. I would also, at this time, like to remind Tyree Sneed that a couple of weeks ago, 3,100 people watched King Cobra JFS passed out in his chair for almost 2 hours. They didn't go away. 3,100 people watched that bowling ball headed fuck sleep. And yeah, I got a good head of hatred for Cobes at this point since he killed that lizard. And he keeps going on with, I think he went outside burrow. Like, you're a stupid fuck. You killed that lizard the same way you killed that dog. I don't think he's evil. I think he's excessively irresponsible. Excessively irresponsible. You kill animals, you're on my bad side.
Because I know what I deserve. I don't take less than I deserve. I don't tolerate disrespect. Look at my tattoo on my chest, homie. I live this. I ain't never let somebody disrespect me. We ain't the same walk of life, because you all take whatever comes to you. You take it. You take it from people. I don't.
He mentioned his chest tattoo. I'll go through this for anybody who may be relatively new here. Tyree has what I believe they call a necklace tattoo, and it says death before dishonor. That is an invitation to a fight in a lot of situations. You can bet that combined with his tramp stamp that says Ballin, those two things also caused him a lot of problems in jail, a lot of problems.
I try to be nice to y'all. I try to be cool with y'all, but don't get it twisted for 1 second, because you think any of you are me, bro.
Yeah, the bearded dragon's been dead for about 3 weeks. Show you how involved you people can get in a story. I saw on the phone that Puff was dead. As I said something along the lines of, that son of a bitch, he killed Puff. And my wife looks up, she's sitting on the couch, and she says, oh no, not Puff. Yeah, he killed Puff. He claims that Puff got out of his enclosure and just got lost. And he keeps saying, I think he burrowed outside. No, he killed that dragon. He killed that bearded dragon. You know what else he was doing? He was blowing pot smoke into the enclosure. A lot. Every now and again, I'd light a joint, and Puff look at me and say, "Hey, I want some of that too." I want to rip his lips off and slip them over his head so he's wearing them like a fucking necklace. Do you know about the family dog he killed with pot too? Yep, he sure did. Coated up some nice nuggets of marijuana and covered them with peanut butter and fed them to the dog until the dog died. Marijuana is number one. Marijuana is extremely toxic to dogs. It's like right up there with chocolate. And number two, as a longtime pothead, what the fuck are you doing coating buds in peanut butter and giving them to a dog? How fucking stupid are you, man? Obviously, you didn't really work for that money. Nonetheless, he's killed a dog. He killed Pup. He can suck my dick.
I'm tired of that, man. Like I'm a human being, but all I've done is put work in. I'm a street machine. It's the same game every day. Like I'm the ladybug in Bug's Life. I know I look cute, but don't get it twisted.
Wow. I know I look cute, but don't get it twisted. On the previous subject, yeah, I have a hard time sitting down looking at a Boglum Chronicles video now. I want to throw every shoe I own at him. I really hate this guy. Again, I don't believe he's evil. I just think if you're irresponsible enough to take life of any sort, if you're irresponsible enough to take life, fuck you. Unless, of course, you're a hunter, I don't have any problems with that. I am, of course, talking about animal abuse.
For 1 second, this snake here, okay, this snake here is poisonous. And y'all want to sit here on the internet. You want to sit there and act like it's fake, weird people, and try to prod a gangster who really about this. Right, because your formula is you try to piss off real niggas and gangsters, and you know they real, and you want to play with them and poke the bear, right, so that they'll do something wrong, and then you can go complain and snitch and play victim because you're all professional snitching.
Yeah, that cocksucker knows he killed it. He came out, found that thing dead. There was a video, a Boglum Chronicles video, where the lizard is laying in its water, and it appears that it's having a seizure. He came out one day, and it was dead because of his abuse and mistreatment. And why blow smoke in the animal's face? According to him, oh, light up that one, and then Puff will look at me and say, "Hey, I want some of that." Just what a fuck. Oh God.
Then y'all talk about projecting and say they the police. What's wrong with the police? I like the police. They just honked at me. I like the police here. They're cool.
It's so fucking horrible that Cobes is the subject of this stream now. It is fucking horrible. And he doesn't have any remorse whatsoever. He's just lying about it because if he doesn't, the trolls were right. And apparently animal control did, in fact, stop going over there after a while because they were getting hundreds of notifications a day from his trolls. This is what happens when trolls go overboard. You could probably lay a lot of this right in the laps of the people that continuously called animal control, and eventually this is a cry wolf situation. And an animal died because of it.
I don't have nothing against nobody. Everything I'm doing is to protect police, protect the public. You don't see how that's frustrating?
Yep, stopped. They didn't show up the last 3 weeks of that lizard's life. Stopped.
You don't see how that's kind of weird? For somebody who's living in my shoes? Man.
You know who also needs their ass kicked? Clint. Okay, I don't know if Clint has any legal power over that cocksucker at all. Even if he doesn't, know this. If that was my son, I'm over there every fucking day. I'm over there every fucking day. You're going to stop doing this. You may not stop drinking. You're going to fucking stop doing it online. You're going to stop passing out for 2 fucking hours while people sit there and look at your drunk ass. You're going to stop disgracing me. He and I would not get along well at all. His dad is as much to blame as he is because his dad should be living in his fucking ass.
Men are not feminine. Men are not emotional. And like I said, I'm not emotional about it.
Well, yeah, you're right. DZ says his dad is just happy to not have to deal with him. Tough luck. Tough fucking luck. Okay? You do have to deal with him. If he's your son, you're as responsible as he is for letting this fucking shit go on. There comes a time, he's an adult and he can do what he wants to do. There comes a time where perhaps, if you can at all, it's time to impose your will on your child when they're doing something extremely destructive to their health, doing something extremely damaging to their reputations, doing it several times a week. You have to say something. God, let me push the button. We're totally off track here.
I'm just doing my program, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand why people can't just call something what it is when all of reality in the whole world is telling you people you're delusional and it's exactly what it is right in front of you and you're mad about it. Just like I figured out that these white people, like these white women that y'all keep talking about, they're only mad at me because I'm part Spanish. I'm Spanish and I'm half Mexican.
That has nothing to do with it. You're an asshole. You don't do laundry. You shower what, twice a month? You just got the most ridiculous fucking haircut I have seen on a guy such as yourself. That haircut's what, 20 years out of style? Fuck, I don't know, but you're a clown. That's why no woman will ever put their hands on you unless, of course, they're severely mentally ill as well. We have seen that, ladies and gentlemen. He's here late, but he's here. Say hi to Dr. Computer Shop.
Yeah, they're racist. That's why they're hating on me, saying these things that never happened and talking all this mess and doing antics.
There has got to be some way that Clint can put him into a group home. Like I said, I don't know if he has any legal hold over him at all, but he just cranks out evidence every single week that he is totally incompetent to live by himself. The cooking videos alone should bring somebody to take this kid home. He's incapable of living by himself. He cannot make decisions for himself. And again, he's so irresponsible that he kills innocent animals.
Don't feed the giraffes, people. When you got people that come in here and they say something that doesn't exist, ignore them. You can't get me off topic. You can't control my content. You can't do anything with me. You can't manipulate me. That's why people are so mad, because they're not in charge with me. They're not in charge. I'm going to be back on 6th Street, fool. Or I'm telling all of y'all, bro. Do you understand if I wanted to stop like the bums from fighting, I could? Matter of fact, I think we just going to have to take this Batman stuff to 6th Street. Honestly, I do. I'm tired of people, man. I'm honestly tired because every fool on 6th Street who thought he was tough, I geek yet. Do y'all understand that? I run your strip. What are you talking about? Everyone in the arch know me.
Yeah, he definitely abuses literally everything he comes in contact with. And to give you an idea of how perhaps we're different than those trolls are over there in Cobestown, the whole duster thing didn't start until somebody sent it to him. You're going to send a guy that you know has chronic substance abuse issues, duster. There's no rules in trolling and everything, but come the fuck on, man.
They all love me to allow you to try to talk mess to people like me. And guess what? We don't even care about that system. We give you what you want. That's right. We give you what you want. I still don't take no disrespect. I lived in the arch, homie, for years. You understand?
Yep, he certainly does use his autism, and he's autistic, and I think Asperger's. I think that's legitimate as well, but he uses that as a total defense for every fucking thing he does. Yeah, I'm autistic. I killed my lizard. I'm autistic. He's never admitted to killing Pup, and he never will.
I've seen all sorts of things out of those windows. You understand? That's like being in prison.
While I'm ranting, did anybody see that documentary that came out a couple of it was probably a few months ago at this point? Oh boy, I was so fired up to see that Cobes documentary, and it wound up being 2.5 hours long. Could have been 45 minutes long. Dude that made it was on camera a whole hell of a lot. And why did he feel the need to interview the mayor of Casper, Wyoming, other than to say, hey, I interviewed the mayor of Casper, Wyoming? We also got a tour of the general area. I don't really want a feel for the local flavor of Casper, Wyoming. I want you to talk about Nimblefuck.
Seen all sorts of things happen inside there. Yeah, I don't know what I've seen. I never talked about it. You know you're not serious. I know what you're doing. You're projecting. I know exactly what you're doing. It's hilarious, man, but just don't get it twisted. Y'all don't want to talk like that in front of me. I'm really me, bro. I'm me. I'm not going to be anyone else but me. I don't have an issue with Jazz, man. He all right, but I want to make sure that people know what it is, man. What up? I said this is the reaction, man. This is what you I should expect it. This is what's going to come when you're blowing up, when you're building something. You know, I'm lining my next check, man. Of course, people are going to be mad. Can't expect everyone to be happy for you. I just wish it was different, man. I wish that we could. I truly, genuinely wish, and it hurts me. It hurts me that people aren't happy for me. I think it should. That's part of being human, and I think that y'all have it twisted.
Deezy says everyone is crazy to one extent or another in one way or another. That's true. It's the only way you can survive.
It's not gangster to be robotic and be controlled. All y'all are controlled. I do agree that real men cry, 100%. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm emotional. I'm sensitive. I'm me. I'm myself. I'm not ashamed of who I am. But I'm
emotional and sensitive does not fit into your badass delusion at all. At all.
I'm also the most street gangster thuggish dude out here, and I can be the coldest thing in existence. And I run these streets. That's not.
Oh, you can be the coldest thing in existence, except when you're on the phone with a guy who told you that you look like a fucking clown. You look like a total loser. You should be a clown at the zoo, not the circus, the zoo.
No, that's not a question. I mean, every time I say I run these streets, it means
walking around selling peanuts. What the fuck happened there? Okay, there's my big mistake. I gotta fuck up at least once or it's not a show. I know we're a little bit further down the road than that. Let's see where this leaves us. It's extra time on negative 43 TV. I'm not having too bad of a night so far. That's the first only the first mistake I've made tonight that would have got me fired immediately in the real world.
Respect me. That's number one. Number two, I'm a boss. Number three, I handle my stuff in front of everyone on this camera. And I'm really grimy. I'm really the grimy street dude. I'm the gangsta. Ain't no one gonna do nothing to or with. I promise you. And I talk the way I want to talk. I scream on y'all and y'all don't do nothing about it. That's the truth. What are you talking about? And it's that simple, man. How many in the box? 15 in the box. 15 in the box.
I wouldn't know about that, DZ. The glass factory that I worked in, I was probably high every single day I was at work for the last 17 years I was there. I had my job down absolutely cold, and it was just more of a Wild West kind of thing. I would go into further detail, but I can tell you stories about that place that you're simply not going to believe.
When you got a guy like me that's done what I've done in the street, the reason why it's such a big deal to me is when you disrespect me, then that puts me in a bad position. You see, because then you're acting like I'm supposed to tell you who I am or prove something to you. And that ain't how we move, cuz.
Oh, good. I'm glad I went back this far because I stepped on this gag the last time. So again, let's see what happens to zebras, shall we?
I don't have nothing to prove. My stripes in the street I'm like a zebra. What is this? I don't like something he said.
I didn't step on it that time. I didn't step on it that time.
I don't care who liked what I said. I've been doing this for 15, 20 years, cuzzy, and told anybody who had an issue, you got a problem, come see me. I'm in the street, and showed them right where I'm at. And nobody did nothing for a reason. I don't play. I don't act. Everything I do is it ain't.
Yeah, since we've seen this before, I can comment on this. It's true. It took 1 hour and 18 minutes of source material to get 35 minutes. That is an extraordinary amount of waste. So, like it says at the bottom, this does prove that watching Joey Sneed live is, in fact, a waste of your time. You may as well wait and watch him here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Richbartone.
Ain't no, oh, we're going to sit here and argue and talk to each other on the internet and go have a hug. It ain't the WWE. This ain't the WWE. Maybe y'all been watching too much TV and think this is wrestling. It's like hating on anything, man. It's like hating on MMA. Like, you know, I don't like MMA, but I'm not going to disrespect what they do. They do what they do, man. I got to give them credit for whatever they do.
I thought so too. I just didn't want to use the original audio, and it was just the whole thing was just too perfect. I was editing this afternoon and ran across where he said, "I'm a zebra." Boom, zebra being attacked by lions. It was a natural. It was a very, very bad thing for him to say. You'll hear about this for a long time, being a zebra and all.
And I have no issue doing that, especially as a fighter. Don't hate on what I'm doing. Support what I'm doing. And you could tell he was on some hating sucker stuff. And what I'm saying is they always do that when I leave, when I'm not there.
DZ says all of the girls from WWE would easily whoop little Joey Jr.'s ass. There's got to be one or two of them that could stretch him. That's an old term for a technical wrestler that could really hurt you. There's got to be a stretcher or two amongst them.
Every one of them does that. Now that I'm not around in Austin, then you're going to tell me some negativity. Then you're going to say, oh, I saw your video. Right, like you don't sound too happy about seeing my video. That's kind of odd. Remember, man, I don't got to mess with none of y'all, bro. Like I said, I don't have a problem with none of y'all because you're not worth having a problem over. That's the truth. It's just, y'all got to put yourself in my shoes, man. It's been everyone around me, man. Everyone does the same thing. They all start hating.
Money Mike says, I went to a few amateur wrestling shows at Mexican flea markets. Skinny guys like Tyree and outfits like him. I will tell you, wrestlers are insane. They're fucking crazy. Wrestling workouts are fucking insane. Those guys are from another planet. I was a baseball player in high school, and we would be in the gym throwing. It was all you could do in early March most of the time. Yeah. I was a catcher. I'm catching pitchers in the gym. And all of the wrestling team runs by, heading for the steps again. And here they come again. And here they come again. They would run every step in that damn school. And it was an old school 8 times before they even began to wrestle. And they still sucked. It was amazing.
And this is my reaction. Like, I feel like Gilly the Kid. When did it become cool for Danielson to disrespect Mr. Miyagi? Because I'm trying to explain to y'all something. These people hate my...
I'm glad we reviewed this one, too, because I was just caught flat-footed by this. I never, ever, in all the time I've been in Sneedville, heard him compare himself to Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid. It's true. every thought that goes through his head and every action he takes in real life is influenced by some way or another by a movie. Movies aren't real. I mean, they are real. You go to watch them and everything, but they're fictional stories.
Guts because I'm me. Some of them I worked with. We worked together. They hate my guts because they want to be me. They've been hating on me since day one just because I'm amazing and I shine, including the women.
The Chronic All Day is here. You're here late, but you're not as late as you would have been because about 10 or 15 minutes ago, I screwed up again. It's just kind of what we do here on Negative 43 TV.
And you think I don't got a problem with that? Why would women hate on a man? And then how would you call yourself a woman? Ain't none of y'all women. Not
Okay, we haven't been talking about Tyree all night anyway. What is your, yes, you sitting right there, your favorite movie? Let's see if we can't get a couple of answers to that. And then I'll give you my shocking answer.
if you hating on me, you ain't no woman. A woman respects a real man. Y'all be like, oh, you lonely, you alone. No, I'm not. I choose my friends wisely. Like 50 said, I'm in the hood. I choose my friends.
DZ kicks it off with the original Dawn of the Dead. Then John Cole comes through. Movies based on Greek mythology, to Chronic All Day. Well, wait a minute. Here it is. Half Baked. Fitting for me right now. Memphis Wilkins is here. Shawshank Redemption for her. Okay, Al Frost here. City of God, Goodfellas, My Cousin Vinny, Godfather 1 and 2. Naged comes in with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Stu comes through with Apocalypse Now. Okay. You know what my favorite movie is? Make sure you're sitting down. Make sure you're sitting down. My favorite movie of all time is Pink Flamingos. Honest to God, it's Pink Flamingos. The first few times you watch that movie, I saw that movie first back in the 70s. A friend of mine snuck into the U flick. And that was a censored version that we saw, but it was the most mind-blowing thing ever. And then in the early 90s, I got it on a DVD, and I probably watched that movie 35 times. The first 5 or 6 times, yeah, it's all for the gross out and the shock thing. But I am the biggest fan that Divine ever had. I thought Divine was actually very, very good. Even in that movie, if you have never seen it, you've got to see it. You are simply not prepared for it. It will stick with you.
Once I see him around, I ain't going again. I choose my friends, man. I know what I'm doing. I'm from the hood. See, I took hoodie bonnets, and I'm a G.
Yep, Google Divine if you haven't. Real name Glenn Milstead. I thought he was legitimately funny. Even in Pink Flamingos is largely freak show. John Waters was out to offend people. That was the only reason that movie existed. But Divine was given, this totally bizarre character, and to me, really did something about it other than the truly shocking, disgusting end of the movie.
Genius, and I put it in everything that I do. I didn't just take it like this is a part of me. The way I'm talking is really who I am. That's what people don't get. I'm not acting. This is real. You can see it's real. That's why I'm out here in the street.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Seattle, it's Barkata Bracken. You know him better as Red Pill.
Again, I've been doing my thing for over 20 years. You had
I have not seen Polyester. I want to see Polyester really, really badly. Really badly.
actual people take bait of trolls online, mentally ill racists.
Female Trouble was a very good, very funny, very disturbing, very bizarre film. And Divine actually does a good acting job in this. At least I thought so.
And you all tried to label me on 6th Street and say I was something I wasn't. I love black people.
Clockwork Orange, a little bit of the old ultra violence, a bit of the old in, out, in, out.
I love Mexican people. I love everyone. Y'all is racist. You're calling someone who's half Mexican or something they're not. You want to call me either that word, the R word, or you want to say, oh, he's just all white. Yeah.
And our favorite movie question continues with Stu. He's got a few. The first one he names is The Shining.
Okay. That's why I rep the Valley. I rep the Valley because I'm one of them. I'm a legend out here, cousin. You have any idea who you're talking to at any time? You're talking to the dude who literally run the streets to the street level. That's who Batman is. Ain't nothing funny. You think y'all are the first ones?
Yes, he certainly did eat dog shit at the end of that movie. They finally gave the dog an enema, believe it or not, to get the dog to shit because they'd been waiting for over an hour and nothing was happening. Only a Dreamland production, ladies and gentlemen.
To be disrespectful, that's what they all think. All these cowards think, I'm the first little coward to think that I can mouth off to him. They don't want to give me the YouTube views because of this. They don't want to give me a record deal because of this. You think I don't get tired of this?
They don't want to give you a record deal because you have no talent, Crazy Horse says. Desperate Living is pretty gnarly too. Another one that I have never seen. Never seen Desperate Living. I have really got to get to that one. I just like John Waters movies. Until they actually started giving him budgets and he wasn't funny anymore.
You want to sit there and complain. Then come complain.
Frost checks in with A League of Their Own. Probably my second favorite movie is Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. I've seen that movie about 40 times over the years.
But do it when I'm around. You see what I'm saying? People wait till I leave all the time. Then they get on phones with the internet and start talking crazy.
They wait till you leave. Fucking bullshit. DZ says, I love Big. What Tom Hanks movie, don't you know? Stu says, Once Upon a Time in America. Naked Lunch. I've never seen the movie. I've never read the book, but I certainly intend to at least read the book. William Burroughs was kind of nutty. Raising Arizona is awesome, DZ says. Stu says there are too many great movies. Yes, sir. My favorite movies are like 1950s drive-in movies or old, say, Monogram Pictures horror movies from the 30s and the 40s. I just love the Poverty Row stuff in general. Go.
Talking things they would never say to my face. Talking greasy.
The Dark Knight, yes.
Man. You really want to play with me? Huh? You want to know what's real? Are you going to get with what's real? Or are you going to support the fake? I need people to support me. I got 17 in the box right now. I should have thousands in the box every day.
No one supports you, and we have other things to talk about. It's on your screen. DZ, the two Young Guns movies are good, dumb fun, too. Yeah, dumb is very good for me. I don't want a movie that, makes me ask the deep questions. If I don't want that. I just don't want that. John Cole comes through with number 1, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Number 2, Unforgiven. He loves some Westerns. DZ asks, is Naked Lunch the one with the giant cockroaches? Yes, I believe it is. And it also has a steam-powered dildo named Steely Dan. Yes, it does.
I should be making racks on here, and that's what I'm working on, and that's what I'm going to get because I know what I deserve. I don't take less than I deserve. I don't tolerate disrespect. Look at my tattoo on my chest, homie. I live this. I ain't never let somebody disrespect me. We ain't the same walk of life because you all take whatever comes to you. You take it. You take it from people. I don't.
Oh, go fuck yourself. We're not even paying attention to you at this point. Red Screen says most of Adam Sandler movies back then. Never was a fan of Adam Sandler. But yet, back on old Saturday Night Live, I was one of the few people that thought the Canteen Boy skits were hilarious. My friends just didn't understand it. I just thought they were just fall down funny. Lunsey comes through with Drugstore Cowboy being a favorite of his. We have another vote for Raising Arizona. Saw that stoned at the drive-ins. Movie I remember seeing at the drive-in was Night of the Living Dead. What a great movie. We've all seen it. But the first movie that scared the absolute shit out of me was a Vincent Price movie, The Last Man on Earth. It's here on YouTube. You can watch it for free and see just what it was that scared the absolute living shit out of 5-year-old me.
I try to be nice to y'all. I try to be cool with y'all, but don't get it twisted for 1 second because you think any of you are me, bro.
Stu checks in with the gods must be crazy.
I'm tired of that, man. Like I'm a human being, but all I've done is put work in. I'm a street machine. It's the same game every day. Like I'm the ladybug in Bug's Life. I know I look cute, but don't get it twisted.
The ladybug in Bug Life 2. Okay. That's a sort of movie that you watch over and over again if you had a 5-year-old during that period. Wow. Anyway, Dirty Harry. Ah, yes, the legendary Clint Eastwood. Red Screen checks in with Scary Movie 1 and 2. Yep, it's Pulp Fiction's extremely weird. I don't know. I've never read it. I've never seen it, but it's one of those things where its reputation precedes it strongly. Best in Show, Pulp Fiction. Great, great movie. Absolutely. Loved Reservoir Dogs as well. Got another fan of the old Westerns. I like Rio Bravo with John Wayne and Dean Martin. I'm like the biggest Dean Martin fan you will ever come across. Jeezy checks in with I liked Happy Gilmore and the Water Boy back in the day. Best in Show says Tombstone. And Unforgiven was awesome. Any man don't want to die. Might want to clear out or something like that. Was one of the best lines ever.
Don't get it twisted for 1 second. This snake here, okay, this snake here is poisonous. And y'all want to sit here on the internet. You want to sit there and act like it's fake, weird people, and try to prod a gangster who really about this. Right, because your formula is you try to piss off real niggas and gangsters, and you know they real, and you want to play with them and poke the bear, right, so that they'll do something wrong, and then you can go complain and snitch and play victim because you're all professional snitches.
Please welcome Mike Jones to the show. The question is, any word of where Joey is working now? He's not working, but what he is working on is getting the fuck out of Brownsville, Texas. That's what's up.
Then y'all talk about projecting and say they the police. What's wrong with the police? I like the police. They just honked at me. I like the police here. They're cool. I don't have nothing against nobody. Everything I'm doing is to protect police, protect the public. You don't see how that's frustrating?
Oh shit! I love Dean Martin. A great singer, a very underrated singer. It was probably Frank Sinatra that keeps him underrated. Sinatra is the greatest singer of the American songbook that there will ever be. His breath control was astounding. How do you sing as well as he did into his 70s while smoking 3 to 4 packs of Camels a day? His breathing techniques were next level. Like circular breathing. Apparently it's a horn technique. It lets you sustain notes forever. He was a god.
You don't see how that's kind of weird? For somebody who's living in my shoes? Men are not feminine. Men are not emotional. And like I said, I'm not emotional about it. I'm just doing my program, man. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You have been extremely emotional for the previous 25 minutes of this video. Extremely emotional. Stop fronting, as you kids say.
I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand why people can't just call something what it is when all of reality in the whole world is telling you people you're delusional and it's exactly what it is right in front of you and you're mad about it.
No, we're not mad about it. We think it's funny. The movie conversation continues with Stu, No Country for Old Men, another classic, and C4 concurs with that opinion. Let's see what else there. No Country for Old Men is the best antisocial personality disorder ever put to film.
Just like I figured out that these white people, like these white women that y'all keep talking about, they're only mad at me because I'm part Spanish. I'm Spanish and I'm half Mexican. Yeah, they're racist. That's why they're hating on me, saying these things that never happened and talking all this mess and doing antics. Don't feed the giraffes, people. When you got people that come in here and they say something that doesn't exist, ignore them. You can't get me off topic. You can't control my content. You can't do anything with me. You can't manipulate me. That's why people are so mad, because they're not in charge with me.
We have a vote from Nega for There Will Be Blood. The movie talk continues.
We're not in charge. I'm going to be back on 6th Street, fool. Or I'm telling all of y'all, bro. Do you understand if I wanted to stop like the bums from fighting, I could? Matter of fact, I think we just going to have to take this Batman stuff to 6th Street. Honestly, I do.
You could stop the bums from fighting? The bums would whip your ass. Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, comes back with Gangs of New York.
I'm tired of people, man. I'm honestly tired, because every fool on 6th Street who thought he was tough, I geek yet. Do y'all understand that? I run your script. What are you talking about? Everyone in the arts know me. They all love me. To allow you to try to talk mess to people like me. And guess what? We don't even care about that system. We give you what you want. That's right. We give you what you want. I still don't take no disrespect. I lived in the arts, homie, for years. You understand? I've seen all sorts of things out of those windows. You understand? That's like being in prison.
It's like being in prison, being in the arch. Like, I have no idea what he's talking about. No idea whatsoever. I can guarantee you, knowing nothing about the place, it's nothing like prison.
I've seen all sorts of things happen inside there. Yeah, I don't know what I've seen. I never talked about it.
Red Screen votes for a movie called Friday.
You know you're not serious. I know what you're doing. You're projecting. I know exactly what you're doing. It's hilarious, man, but just don't get it twisted. Y'all don't want to talk like that in front of me. I'm really me, bro. I'm me. I'm not going to be anyone else but me. I don't have an issue with Jazz, man. He all right, but I want to make sure that people know what it is, man. What up? I said this is the reaction, man. This is what I should expect it. This is what's going to come when you're blowing up, when you're building something. You know, I'm lining my next check, man. Of course people going to be mad. Can't expect everyone to be happy for you. I just wish it was different, man. I wish that we could. I truly, genuinely wish, and it hurts me. It hurts me that people aren't happy for me. I think it should. That's part of being human, and I think that y'all have it twisted.
We don't have it twisted. That's the entire problem. You're the one that has it twisted. Everybody here knows that you have it twisted. Stop trying to play the victim. All you put out is poison. All you're going to get back is poison. See how that works?
It's not gangster to be robotic and be controlled. All y'all are controlled. I do agree that real men cry, 100%. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm emotional. I'm sensitive. I'm me. I'm myself. I'm not ashamed of who I am. But I'm also the most street gangster thuggish dude out here, and I can be the coldest thing in existence.
Bullshit. More movies for you. Nega says 1989 Batman. Michael Keaton was the best Batman and had the best Batmobile. Red Screen comes in with Jay and Silent Bob.
And I run these streets. That's not a question. I mean, every time I say I run these streets, it means any of y'all want to challenge that? Hey, roll up on me. Come tell me something.
You know what I love? Bela Lugosi movies. Doesn't matter to me what it is. Everybody knows about Dracula. But a lot of the movies that he made on Poverty Row were very, very fun movies. One of my favorites is called The Devil Bat. If you want to look at that tonight when we're done, it's The Devil Bat, because since I mentioned it, I may well watch it myself. It's been a long time. It's short. It's fun. Just the way they should be.
No, it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Like I said, I got love for everyone, man, but y'all need to quit talking crazy, man, and quit talking like y'all in charge of something. Like, who is you talking to? Talking about why is he wearing that? Why are you doing it? Because it works.
It doesn't work. Anything old Universal horror. It's never been done better, and there was zero gore. The terror happened in your mind and on the screen to a degree.
I'm aging poorly, but I look beautiful. You're hilarious. I look young as hell.
Oh God, I love that movie. Anything Ed Wood did is stupid fun too. Plan 9 from Outer Space is just special. If you haven't seen Jailbait, watch that. Another big fun Ed Wood movie. Nega comes in with Air America was good too. Yes, it certainly was. Let's see. It's definitely awful. I like the Ed Wood movie too. I purposely watched it after reading an article on Ed Wood. Just mindless fun. No talent whatsoever, but the bad scripts were part of what made it funny.
I look like a teenager out here. You aging poorly. And I barely slept last night, and I still look beautiful. They are mad, bro. They trying to shame me because I'm beautiful. They're trying to project their shame. It's okay, man. It's okay that you hate yourself. I mean, we all know. We all know.
It has nothing to do with anything at all, but can you imagine for just a moment what the inside of that mask smells like? I'm sorry I mentioned that.
All right, let me cover up my hideous face then. Man, yo, it's funny, bro. Alpha is hilarious, bro. It don't get no better than this. The guy that interviewed me was super cool. I like him. Like, I don't see color, bro. I see souls, man.
All right, Stu, thank you so much for stopping in. Merry Christmas to you. And if you can remember to turn on the Christmas special tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you.
I don't care what color you are. Just don't wrong me, you know? Like, and if somebody wrongs me, I don't like snap on them all the time. It's just like, you know, you gotta really, really disrespect me, man. As long as you all right, like, I'm very tolerant, man. I'm really patient.
You're
I like
really a
everybody, bro.
pussy.
All right. Let me mute here. Hold up.
And that is all that I have for you on this Saturday evening, 2 days before Christmas. I would like to thank everybody for spending at least a part of your Saturday here with me, here with us on Negative 43 TV. Like to thank everybody that tipped tonight. I simply haven't done anything to deserve your kindness. That would be Best in Show, Girth Brooks, and that guy. Thank you so very much for that. It means rather a lot. It truly does. So again, before I leave you, gotta plug it again. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, the 51.5 FM Christmas special will go on the air. It will just be a premiere. I won't be streaming, and it will just be there for you. It's something that you can just turn on. It's background. I hope you enjoy it. I certainly enjoyed putting all of that together for you. I will have more announcements about New Year's Eve coming very soon. I may have a surprise that you're going to like a whole lot. But on New Year's Eve, we are going to go ahead and cover all 4 domestic time zones in the United States of America. That's going to happen Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. 4 ball drops. If you really like to party on New Year's Eve, stay at home and just come to Negative 43 TV because we'll be lighting it up. The plan right now is to go on the air at 11:15 New Year's Eve, and we will be on the air until probably 3:15 Eastern. I'm really looking to put one in here, huh? So again, thank you so much for joining me on the Saturday before Christmas. A Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. Those aren't empty words, believe me when I tell you that. So I'm Richbartone. This is Negative 43 TV, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.